5 at 10 and 2. And we do have some other games that are going on this evening as well. But first, let's give credit to our sponsors. Sanpete Valley Conoco, State Farm Insurance Agent Danny Dykes, the cities of Fairview, Mount Pleasant, and Moroni. Stalling Sheet Metal, Terry Brotherson Excavating. Central Valley Medical Center, American Family Insurance Agent Carol Carver. MKJ Construction. Ecolife, Cache Valley Bank, Centricom Channel 10. Terrell's Marketplace, Skyline Pharmacy, Chris Jansen Glass and Paint, Beck's Home Furnishing, Snow College, Southern Utah University, Sunrise Engineering, as well as Azomite, Security Insurance, Nephi Federal Credit Union, Painter Motor, Lots of Pizza in Nephi, All Around Dental Care, Central Valley Medical Center, Garrett Honda, Drew Bay Used Cars, and Mount Nebo Market, all sponsoring this game. And, of course, we'll talk about our players of the game coming up, too. Right now, with 24 seconds left in this overtime of the JV game, Juab leads 58-49. We'll take another break, and we'll be back in 2 minutes here on the Snow College pregame show.
All Around Dental Care, located next to the Mount Nebo Market in Nephi, can help protect your smile by keeping it healthy. All Around Dental Care offers free initial exams and x-rays, braces as low as $98 a month, free ortho consultations, and convenient appointment times. Doctors Ryan Rush and Justin Hilmo accept all insurances and even offer an in-house insurance plan. And right now they're offering a cleaning for just $45. Just mention the Wasp Sports Special when you stop in. All Around Dental Care, excellent dental care for the entire family. Call 623-0866.
Cache Valley Bank, with convenient locations throughout central Utah, is pleased to provide community banking the way it should be, with innovative deposit products to help you manage your financial needs. They are large enough to assist you with all of your borrowing needs, yet small enough to provide local decisions and local control. They offer residential construction loans along with several long-term mortgage financing options. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition of helping. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
For everyday low prices and friendly service, visit Mount Nebo Market in Nephi. The entire staff prides themselves on outstanding customer service and providing you with savings in every department. You'll enjoy freshly baked items in their bakery, top quality cuts of meat, and an amazing produce department. Check out their in-store flyer for incredible deals each week. And be sure to stop in for your Terrell's Country Bakery frozen scone dough at Mount Nebo Market. If you're looking for good old-fashioned friendly service with everyday savings, shop Mount Nebo Market in Nephi.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever, so help protect them with American Family's Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, contact Carol Carver Insurance Agency, 489 South Main Street in Ephraim.
Back once again here on the Snow College pregame show. Snow College has assembled some of the best quality, most affordable and flexible offerings in online education. Visit Snow online at snow.edu/online. And we are here in Nephi, Utah. The JV game just finished up as the Juab Wasps defeat the North Sanpete Hawks 59-51 in overtime. Of course, we're getting ready for the varsity game, and Cavalier Pizza sponsors our offensive player of the game for the Hawks. The place for freshly made pasta, pizza, and a salad bar. Call for takeout 462-3388, and they give a nice 8-inch personal pan pizza and a drink to the Hawk offensive player of the game. And sponsoring our defensive player of the game for North Sanpete is Sanpete Valley Conoco. Try their delicious barbecue turkey sandwiches. Stop in for refreshing frazzles or top-notch jerky at Sanpete Valley Conoco at the Highway Junction in Moroni. They give a daily special to the Hawk defensive player of the game. Well, the North Sanpete Hawks play this game here tonight. Then they'll be on the road at Payson on Friday, January 24th. That'll be on KMTI at 7 o'clock. 6:40 pregame that night. Then the Hawks will play at home against the Richfield Wildcats on Wednesday, January 29th. That'll be here on the Eagle with a 6:30 pregame. Also, the Juab Wasps after this game tonight will play here at home against Carbon on Wednesday, January 22nd. That'll be on Classy FM, KMGR at 6:40 for the pregame. And then the Wasps will travel to Richfield, play the Wildcats That'll be Friday, January 24th. That'll be right here on the Eagle, 94.5 FM. And that'll be at 6:30 for the pregame on January 24th. Well, that's the lineup of the next few games for both of these schools, but the big one is tonight. Juab hosting the North Sanpete Hawks. It's all part of the Snow College pregame show on our simulcast on Centricom Channel 10 and KLGL 94.5 FM. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. Back with more after this.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Terrell Thriftway in Mount Pleasant is always working hard to be your neighborhood grocer. And with items like their famous ugly steaks, I mean, how can something so ugly going on the grill taste so good coming off? And their homemade salsa and cowboy caviar are a hit anywhere they're served. And in the bakery, you'll find Terrell's own roll and scone dough that will brighten up any get-together. Plus, Terrell's prides itself on its produce department, where the finest and fresh produce at great prices can always be found. Drop in today for the best in prices and friendly service. Your neighborhood grocer, Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant.
You're busy, and we can help. At Skyline Pharmacy, we are pleased to introduce the first and only coordinated, once-a-month refill service in Sanpete County, the Skyline Medication Management Service. It is designed to help you maximize the positive benefits of your medication therapy, as well as save you time and money. Best of all, this service is free. By joining our program, we will automatically refill all of your maintenance medications on the same day, every month. Never worry about making multiple trips to the pharmacy ever again. Stop by today and ask about how we are continuing to help you take care of yourself and your family.
Hey, sports fans, paint the town red with the help of Qual's Quality Paints from Christy Anson Glass and Paint in Mount Pleasant. Thinking about painting your house this fall? You don't want to paint it twice by using cheap paint from box stores. Use the paint specifically selected for the Rocky Mountains. Qual Paint is formulated to withstand the region's harsh, volatile climate and look perfect year after year. And while you're at it, buy it from a dealer you can trust. Christy Anson Glass and Paint, 951 South State, Mount Pleasant.
Welcome back once again here on KLGL 94.5 FM and on Centricom Channel 10 as the North Sanpete Hawks are visiting the Juab Wasps here in Nephi. Great to have you along. Mike Trainacam right along with you, and we've got a dandy game in store for you. Of course, other games going on this evening include in Region 12, we have Richfield at Carbon tonight. In Region 13, it's Delta at Parowan, Kanab at Beaver, Millard at Enterprise, all in Class 2A. And also in 2A, it's Mazer Prep at Layton Christian in Region 14, Rockwell at Merritt Academy, and Roland Hall at Waterford. In Region 15, Emory is at South Sevier. And in Region 16, Gunnison playing at Summit Academy, North Summit is at Manti, and South Summit is at American Leadership Academy. Well, Cam, as you take a look at this game between Juab and North Sanpete, how do you see this one playing out, and what do you see are keys in the game?
Well, and I think both coaches touched on the keys early in the game or in their interviews, where this is going to probably come down to turnovers. My guess is this game gets to be a physical game, an intense game, and it's just going to be how players keep their heads on their shoulders. And I think that's a little bit taller task for North Sanpete for a couple of reasons. One, they're very young, without a senior on the team, and they're going to be going up against 4 starting seniors for the Wasp and 1 junior, and you're going to have sophomores and juniors and that. And then, of course, you're on the road, and I think it's always a little bit tougher on the road. You got great support from both communities and both schools here, but it's gonna be a hostile crowd for the Hawks, and so I think they're going to have to keep their head. For the Juab Wasp, I think it always comes down to how many touches does Josh Clark get at the post where he can be really effective. If North Sanpete can come out and limit the number of catches that Josh Clark gets there or pushes Josh out to the perimeter, then the Hawks are going to have some success. And then vice versa, obviously, for the Wasps. Josh Clark with the ball on the block is very hard to handle.
All right, well, as you take a look, Nick Robbins hasn't seen a lot of varsity time yet after suffering that broken arm in football. He seems to be a force in the future for Juab down the stretch, and maybe that's kind of a dark horse for the Juab Wasps. As you get later into league play, maybe he pops in, contributes, and helps the Wasps come into the team they need to become.
Yeah, and I think we saw that a little bit in the JV game where Nick was playing as they try to get him back up to 100% game speed. But he goes down and hits a critical three to give the Wasp a lead and allows them to get into overtime there. And then we come down here and we see a basket and then a big block shot right here where he tries to make a play on it, just couldn't get a foot down in. But, you know, as Nick gets better, and I think the big thing for Nick is going to come when that wrap comes off, at least physically. And you never know, and as serious as injury as that was, I think anytime you get into contact, there's some mental things that players have got to get over to before they're up to 100%.
Yeah, he's got 8 screws in that arm and a big old scar, and it's psychologically, it takes a while to recover from that. Well, North Sanpete has some young players, but you've got Dakota Anderson, who's coming into his own as a big post player, and Brady Wheeler, who came back from a football injury himself later in the season, has performed well, and he's scoring 18 points a game in that 10 to 18 point a game range, and he's become a threat for North Sanpete, so they do have some weapons that they're trying to develop.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of bright spots to look at North Sanpete, and they may have had their ups and downs as they went through this preseason, but these juniors now, or these sophomores, are now almost juniors. But you get to this point of the season, nothing's going to surprise them, and they've advanced, and I think that is showing with Dakota Anderson, who is just a sophomore, comes out, has a huge game in his first region game, leads North Sanpete to the victory there. And then, as you said, as Wheeler comes back from that football injury and as he gets up to speed, this team's going to get nothing but better, and I think that's a great confidence boost to open region play 1-0 for the Hawks.
All right, it's all part of our Snow College pregame show. Juab hosting North Sanpete in a Region 12 battle. Snow College, one of the finest transfer institutions in the nation. They offer a quality education with campuses in Ephraim and Richfield. Visit snow.edu to find out more. We'll send it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back on the Snow College pregame show, we'll take a look at the top scorers for each team and take a look at the starting lineups. It's all coming up next here on the Centricom and Eagle 94.5 pregame show.
Are you looking for comfort, quality, and reliability with your furniture, appliances, or electronics? That's exactly what you find at Beck's Home Furnishings in Mount Pleasant. Choose from a variety of Ashley furniture items, do-it-best appliances, and quality electronics. So whether you're looking for a good night's sleep, relaxing in your favorite chair, having a pleasant family dinner, or getting the chores done, Beck's can help. Plus, Beck's has outstanding prices and special sales every week. Visit them today at 14 West Main in Mount Pleasant or online at shopbecks.com.
Lots of Matza Pizza in Nephi is locally owned and a delicious pizza restaurant in Nephi where they do delivery to Nephi, Mona, and Levan. Lots of Matza Pizza has take and bake as well as hot and go pizza. Their food is made fresh daily in-store and they offer pizza, pasta, calzones, sticks, and fresh salads. You can find them online at lotsofmatza.com. Their menu's available there, and you can do online ordering available to the customers. Lots of Matza Pizza, a proud sponsor of Juab High School Sports.
Visit your Sanpete Valley Conoco in Moroni, where you'll find courteous service at the convenience store and the world-famous Sanpete barbecue turkey sandwiches. Sanpete Valley Conoco is the place for refreshing frazzles, irresistible treats, delicious pizza, and the only place to get the new Yo Cream. Yogurt, only creamier with lots of toppings, and the new Boba Bursts, a new experience in eating ice cream. They also serve all of Central Utah with bulk fuel, oil, and lube delivery, whether in the drum or bucket. Visit Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of highways in Moroni.
When I was thinking about going back to school, I got pretty nervous, just knowing I had a young family and money was tight for us. As a mother, online courses were perfect for my busy schedule. One of the things that was huge for me was how affordable this program was. Without the online courses, I know I wouldn't be able to finish school or transfer to a major university. I will always be grateful for Snow College in helping me reach my goals and helping me set the pathway for my future.
Back once again here on the Snow College pregame show. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. The Juab Wasps hosting the North Sanpete Hawks in 3A Region 12 high school basketball action. Mike Trainick, Cam Ryan along with you. And Cam, both of these teams have some fine players. Juab has more players that are scoring more points per game, but the Hawks have it kind of spread out a bit.
Yeah, and actually the Hawks with I just counted them, and now I've forgotten, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players scoring more than 5 points a game, and you compare that, as you mentioned, Juab's got some kids that are scoring 14 points a game, but they only have 4 kids that are scoring over 5 points a game. So the Hawks do spread it out, and as you said, Brady Wheeler's right there scoring the second leading scorer for this Hawk team, and as he comes off this football injury, so he's averaging almost 7 a game at 6.75, and I would expect that to go up as the season continues. The leading scorer for the Hawk, Dakota Anderson, just a sophomore, but averaging over 8 points a ball game. And as I said before, I no longer would consider him a sophomore, as I would consider him a junior now at this point in the season. Then, of course, Spencer Applegarth at 6 3/4 points a game. Bob Serrano 6.67, and his average up as he had 15 in the Hawks region win over Carbon. And then Jake Hadley and Trey Sorensen both with over 5.5 points a game. So everybody on this Hawk team can put the ball in the basket, so the Wasp will have to be aware of that. For the leading scorer, we talked about him earlier in our pregame here. Josh Clark, the leading scorer, averaging 14, almost 15 points a game. 5 rebounds a ball game, and he also has had 15 assists this year. So Josh just very well rounded, and it's kind of the heart and soul of this Wasp team as he plays from the middle, and they just kind of feed off him. Jeff Rowley at over 14 points a game with 14.15, and then you've got Dylan Douglas, the junior, who's kind of the 3-point specialist as he's hit 22 threes on the year, averages almost 2 3-pointers per ball game. And then Chance Carlton, the senior, with over 6 points a ball game, and Chance kind of does all the dirty work and is just really strong and handles pressure very well. Is just strong enough to deal with when teams try to press the Wasp. They can get it in his hands, and he's strong enough to deal with that. And then Brandon Morgan, the other senior, 3.69 points a game, along with Carter Oakey, who's got over 3.5 points a game. So it's a senior-loaded team. The Wasp will start 4 seniors, bring 1 off the bench. And that's the 5 seniors. They'll get the bulk of the minutes here along with Dylan Douglas. And then situational awareness, as Coach Downer thinks some of his younger players need to come in. He'll fill in spots. I fully expect we could see Nick Robbins tonight, especially after how he looked in the JV game. So you just never know what you're going to see, and Coach Downer will fill in as he thinks each player's attributes will help his team get to the victory.
All right, Cam. This is all part of our Snow College pregame show. Juab taking on North Stampede. And Snow College is ranked 6th in the nation in graduation rates, according to CNN Money Magazine. Start your education at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. We'll break away for another 2-minute timeout and be back with more.
Azomite Mineral Products in Nephi is using a unique deposit to create fertilizers and as a feed ingredient for customers all over the world. Their Feed Grit product, used as a feed ingredient for livestock, is gaining popularity because research has indicated its potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite can be found at your IFA Country Store, Steve Regan stores, or on their website at azomite.com. For more information, visit them on Facebook, Twitter, or the web. Azomite is excited to be part of the Nephi community and supports Juab High School athletics.
State Farm Insurance and Financial Services is your best choice for dependable insurance coverage and finance options. Local agent Danny Dykes in Moroni offers all types of insurance, as well as State Farm Financial Services, where you're able to finance your dreams through State Farm Bank. State Farm also offers the Pocket Agent app for smartphones and the new Drive Safe and Save discount. Visit your local State Farm Insurance and Financial Services office in Moroni. Phone 800-347-8601. That's 800-347-8601.
Painter Motor in Nephi is home of the best new and used cars in central Utah, backed by extraordinary service. Test drive the new 2014 Chevy Silverado that's redesigned from the tires up to feature best in horsepower, best in towing, and best in fuel economy, touting a V8 engine that gets V6 gas mileage. Right now, Painter Motor has a rock-bottom pre-owned vehicle special. Get any pre-owned vehicle for just $37 down. Painter Motor, 1100 North Main Street in Nephi. Call 800-662-CARS or online at paintermotor.com.
The mayor, city council, and residents in the cities of Mount Pleasant, Fairview, and Moroni wish the North Sanpete Hawks the best of luck this season. The entire community is proud to support North Sanpete High School in preparing the future leaders of Sanpete County. They're committed to ensuring that area youth are provided the best opportunities to learn the important lessons of life through academics and athletic competition. Good luck to the players, coaches, faculty, staff, and student body from the cities of Fairview, Moroni, and Mount Pleasant.
Back once again here on the Centricom Channel 10 and Eagle 94.5 pregame show, brought to you by Snow College. Snow College, of course, located in Ephraim, Utah. If you want to find out more, go to snow.edu. Well, of course, we'll have our Player of the Game honors. Cavalier Pizza open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. They give an 8-inch personal pan pizza and a drink to the Hawk Offensive Player of the Game, and we'll have our Sanpete Valley Conoco Defensive Player of the Game. Sanpete Valley Conoco at the Highway Junction in Moroni. They award a daily special to the Hawk Defensive Player of the Game. Well, a couple minutes before the start here at the pit in Nephi at Juab High School. Before we get started here, Cam, any final words before this one? It always seems to be a very hotly contested game between these two communities.
Yeah, I think this is a rivalry game, and I think, you know, the Wasp looking to get back into it. I think they got Sanpete, North Sanpete one time last year, but North Sanpete's kind of owned this series lately. So the Wasp tried to even things up, and I think the bottom line is it's going to take some great individual efforts, but even more than that, it's going to take a great team effort by whoever gets out of here with a win tonight. And as I watch the North Sanpete Hawks and the Juab Wasps warm up here, you know, role players I think are going to have a big part of this tonight. And I didn't talk about him in the scoring because he hasn't been a huge scorer, and that's Junior Bryson Downey for the Juab Wasps, who's been coming on very strong lately and making his presence felt both offensively and defensively as he uses those long arms. The Hawks will have some players step up if they're to get out of here with a win. So I think, as I mentioned, you're going to have great individual performances, but you're going to have 8 or 9 guys contribute tonight to get out of here with a win.
All right, we're ready for our starting lineups and our national anthem here in Nephi at the pit. That wraps up our Snow College pregame show. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Nephi Federal Credit Union in Nephi offers convenient service and a variety of financial services. They're your hometown credit union that's been serving local residents for over 63 years, longer than any other financial institution in Nephi. The staff invites you to check out their incredible rates on a variety of loans and savings accounts. Nephi Federal Credit Union, 155 North Main in Nephi. Call 623-1895. That's 623-1895. Nephi Federal Credit Union, proud supporter of the Wasps this season.
I hate to use the cold word, but winter's going to be on us faster than a bug on chrome, and cold is just what it's going to be. Stalling Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning to the rescue. They service all makes and models of furnaces and air conditioners. They're authorized dealers for Lennox, Carrier, and Trane furnace systems. Stalling Sheet Metal also has a full line of wood, gas, and pellet burning stoves and fireplaces. It's time to get your heating system serviced for winter. Call today. Stalling Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning in Mount Pleasant.
Dale Whitlock of Security Insurance continues to be the type of insurance agent that makes a difference to your family by offering United Insurance. Because United Insurance is based in Utah, they understand the risks, weather, and conditions that you experience. This is why they can offer superior coverage for your greatest investments. Give Dale a call at 435-623-2590 and ask about United Underwriters Insurance. If you've had a little bit of bad luck with prior insurance, or even if you don't have insurance now, give them a try. 435-623-2590.
Terry Brotherson Excavating of Mount Pleasant is a proud sponsor of North Sanpete High School sports on the radio and wishes the team the best of luck in this season. The entire staff and management of Terry Brotherson Excavating are committed to supporting various academic and athletic programs to help prepare our youth for life. Providing all types of excavating work throughout the state of Utah, Terry Brotherson Excavating of Mount Pleasant. Happy to support the North Sanpete Hawks this season.
Welcome back to the pit in Nephi, Juab High School. It's time for our starting lineups. First, we'll go with the North Sanpete Hawks, and their starting 5 wearing black uniforms with red numerals outlined in white. Cam?
Starting first for the North Sanpete Hawks, a 5'10" sophomore, wears number 14, Jake Hadley. Along with Spencer Applegarth, he'll wear number 23. He's also a sophomore and is 5'11". Number 24, Trey Sorensen, will start for the Hawks. And they just turned the lights out on me in here. I can't see anymore. Oh, there we go. Trey Sorensen, the sophomore, will also start. And number 31, Dakota Anderson, the 6'3" sophomore for the Hawks, who had a big game in the opening of region play. Starting for the Juab Wasps tonight will be the junior, Dylan Douglas, a 5'10" junior, along with number 12, Chance Carlton. They've listed him at 6 foot. He's a senior. I'm not sure he's 6 foot, probably 5'10", but plays much bigger than that. Jeff Rowley, also at 6 foot, a senior, wears number 20, along with Josh Clark, 6'2" senior, and then Brandon Morgan, he wears number 33, 6'2" tall, and that's your starting lineup for the Juab Wasps.
All right, we're about ready to start this basketball game between the North Sanpete Hawks and the Juab Wasps here at the pit in Nephi. Juab wearing their home whites, and they will be trimmed in burgundy. And the Hawks will have Dakota Anderson tipping. Hawks will be going from right to left. The starting lineups were brought to you by Sanpete Valley Conoco. Sanpete Valley Conoco sponsoring our starting lineups. Tipping for the Juab Wasps will be Chance Carlton. And the Wasps going from left to right. It's time now for our State Farm Insurance agent Danny Dykes tip. And we'll see who wins this. The officials are checking the ball out right now. Got to have a good ball to play, Cam.
Yeah. Make sure you got one you like, and here we go.
Ready for the tip. Both teams out there ready to go. Dakota Anderson against Chance Carlton to start this one out. We are ready to go. 8 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. Here we go. Won by Chance Carlton easily. Gets it back to his teammate Dylan Douglas. Douglas passes down the lane. Quick layup is missed. Rims off, no good for Jeff Rowley. Hawks get the rebound.
Big, good look there for the Wasps to start the game. Just couldn't get it to go down.
Applegarth, right wing for North Sanpete, wearing the black. Down to Hadley. Hadley dribbles top of the key. Guarded by Douglas, passes in the lane to Anderson. Anderson tied up nicely by the Wasps' Josh Clark. And that's going to be a jump ball call. Possession arrow in favor of the Wasps.
And I think that was actually a travel call, as the Wasps did win the opening tip. So that was a travel against the Hawks. And they will retain possession on the next jump ball.
So now the Juab Wasps in the forecourt with the basketball left wing. They pass it. There's a dribble down and lost by Brandon Morgan, picked up by the Hawks.
Another turnover there is Brandon Morgan. Same play that Jeff Rowley got the good look on. Just couldn't get to the rim that time.
Hadley for the Hawks passes left wing to Applegarth. Inside left wing goes to Wheeler. Wheeler back outside to Anderson, looking for a lane. Gets the ball stripped away, but it rolls to the right wing. Picked up by Hadley of the Hawks. He maintains possession. No score with 7:03 left here in the first period of play. Over to Sorensen. Trey dribbles top of the key, drives down the lane, tries to float one up, scores it.
Yeah, just a little floater runner down the lane right there. Kind of a half a hook as he just a high arching hook shot that kind of just went up, found nothing but the bottom of the rim.
Dylan Douglas trying to find down low Josh Clark, and it goes out of bounds. He couldn't handle that one, so another turnover in this game for Juab.
Yeah, 2 turnovers. That time Dylan Douglas just tried to make that pass from too high up, didn't have a nice passing lane to make that post-entry pass.
Hazlemite score check, 2-0 North Sanpete. 6:35 left in the first. Left wing Hadley for 3. Bullseye! He drained a 3.
Yeah, Jake Hadley came off that screen, his defender got caught up, and he was able just to drill that good-looking shot.
So the Hawks 5-0 opening up on a 5-0 run. Pass to the right wing goes to Jeff Rowley. Rowley back outside, gives it to Carlton. Chance jump shot, no good. Rebound taken by the Wasps. Jeff Rowley puts it up, no good. He's fouled. He'll be at the line. We'll break for 30 seconds. Side-by-side multi-use vehicles are some of the most popular ways to combine work and fun. And for whatever challenge your day has in store, Honda has just the side-by-side for you. The new Pioneer 704, and you can see it at Garrett Honda in Nephi. The Pioneer 704 is the only side-by-side that features a pair of independently folding seats in the bed, so it can comfortably carry up to 4 adults. So come on down to Garrett Honda, 563 North Main in Nephi, and check out the new Honda Pioneer 704 today. Garrett Honda, a proud supporter of Juab Sports. Free throw number 1 up and no good by Jeff Rowley as it bounces away. He has one more, bends at the knees, fires, and scores. It's 5-1 North Sanpete.
The Wasp with some good looks right there. Jeff Rowley with a great hustle play off the miss that time to get the second chance, and gets fouled and gets one at the line.
Applegarth left wing passes on top Hadley, who just drained a three for North Sanpete. Guarded tightly by Douglas, makes a move, drives down the right side of the lane, back outside Sorensen. Trey shoots a three, hits the rim, no good, bounces away. Dylan Douglas of the Wasps on the boards.
Great hustle there by Dylan Douglas. Good look by the Hawks once again, just couldn't get that three-pointer to fall.
Morgan into Clark. Clark drives in hard, shoots, rims it off, no good. Wheeler on the rebound for North Sanpete. Here come the Hawks on a 3-on-2. Pass over to the right side, bad pass to Anderson, taken away by the Wasps, Jeff Rowley.
Yeah, when you're in that deep, just shoot the ball. He was in to within about 5 feet of the rim, and he just needed to shoot the ball there.
Carlton out top. Passes right wing to Morgan. Brandon makes a move. Angle right drive. Gets the ball knocked out of his hands by Hadley off of the Wasp player and out of bounds, so Hawk ball.
Yeah, just went on the drive there. Got tipped by a North Sanpete Hawk, but unluckily came down off Brandon Morgan's foot and went out of bounds.
North Sanpete 5, Juab 1, 5:14 left in the first. Score update courtesy of Security Insurance. Out top Sorensen, Trey dribbles to the free throw line, back outside Applegarth. Now he swings at left wing Anderson, drives in, jump shot from 15. Oh my goodness, how did he make that?
Oh, tough shot there by Anderson as the sophomore had Josh Clark in his face and in good defensive position and able to knock down the 15-foot jumper.
7-1, Juab trailing. Dribbling in as Dylan Douglas gets the ball ripped away by Hadley. Boy, the Hawks are playing well here in Nephi. I think they're stunning the Wasps right now. Left wing Applegarth, short corner left side, Dakota Anderson scores another smooth shooting jumper, and Jake Downard seen enough. 9-1, North Sanpete leads, 4:37 left in the first. Will return in 30 seconds.
Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi is excited to announce the addition of a brand new MRI machine to their campus. The Cygnus 16-channel MRI unit by GE is the next generation in high-definition MRI scanning. The new unit is located permanently at CVMC, and this makes scheduling an MRI more convenient than ever. Now there's no need to travel far to receive an MRI, as appointments are available Monday through Friday. Call 623-3165 to schedule an appointment today. When you choose Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, you choose award-winning care.
Back once again here in Nephi, Utah. Mike Trina, Cam Wright along with you. The North Sanpete Hawks have come out firing on all cylinders, Cam, leading 9-1.
Yeah, shooting the ball really well, moving the ball really well, and right now just a lot more active defensively than the Wasp are, as nothing, the Wasp, after that initial clean look by Jeff Rowley, nothing has come easy for the Wasp.
Dylan Douglas on the dribble up for the Wasps. They work at left wing. Carlton inside to Clark. Clark trying to find baseline drive. Can't. Back outside. Carlton for three. Bullseye! He drains it.
Yeah, Chance Carlton off the feed from Josh Clark as the ball went low to the block. Josh Clark kicked it out, and Chance Carlton knocked down the three.
9-4. North Sanpete lead. Score updated courtesy of Fairview, Mount Pleasant, and Moroni cities. Right wing for North Sanpete. Front court Sorensen. Top Anderson. Dakota, who has 4 points, swings it right wing with 4 minutes left in the first. There's a long jumper off the rim, no good. Wheeler gets the rebound in the right corner. That was a Sorensen miss from three. Now to Applegarth, to Anderson. Anderson, midcourt right side to Hadley. 3:46 left in the first, 9-4 Juab leads. Applegarth drives in from the angle, tries to go up with it, comes down with it though. It must have been blocked away, and then loose ball picked up by Sorensen of the Hawks.
Blocked from behind by Jeff Rowley.
There's a pass almost picked off by Juab, then pulled away from Dakota Anderson by a diving Juab Wasp, Bryson Downey.
And we talked about it. Bryson Downey into this game in the first quarter, makes his presence felt right there. Great hustle play, almost had to steal, and then just unable to stay in bounds.
Applegarth inbounds on the far sideline to Wheeler. Now over to Hadley, out top Sorensen. Sorensen with the basketball. Right wing to Anderson. Hawks taking their time. 3:20 left in the first. Applegarth right wing terminates his dribble. Entry pass tipped away, but they're going to say Josh Clark went through Brady Wheeler and picks up the personal foul. First personal on the Wasps.
Yeah, and that's a tough call. That's a call you know is going to happen all the time, but it's really hard for players because they don't think they did anything there. And usually there's not a lot of contact as you just slap the ball away. But the officials will get that 9 out of 10 times as you reach through a player.
Sorensen right wing for the Hawks after the inbounds play. He's working left wing to Applegarth. Dribbles to the free throw line. Now dishes back out to Sorensen. Over to Anderson. Anderson down the lane. 14-foot jumper straight away. Good! Dakota Anderson.
Well, Dakota Anderson taking off right where he left off last game with his 18 points, and he's got 6 today.
11-4 North Sanpete leading. That's your Nephi Federal Credit Union score check. Josh Clark down in the corner left side. Back outside, gives it to his teammate Roley. Roley drives, tries the layup, no good. Taken away by Anderson. Anderson's playing a heck of a game.
Yeah, as that shot on Jeff Roley's drive, he just got blocked, and then Anderson there to pick it up.
Out top goes Applegarth for North Sanpete. To the right wing, Anderson. Top Sorensen. Hawks in the black, leading 11-4. Now with it, Anderson. Back out to Hadley, midcourt straight away on the center court. Wasp in the circle there. Now he goes down the lane, dishes off to the left corner. 2:11 left. Now to Applegarth. Entry pass into Wheeler. Oh, nice post pass. Reverse layup missed by Anderson, but he goes down. He is fouled. He'll have 2 shots. We'll send it back to the studios for a 30-second break.
New car, used car, Delta, Nephi. There's just one name you need to remember, Drew Bay. That's Drew Bay Chevrolet in Delta and Drew Bay Used Cars in Nephi. You'll feel good at the end of the day when you do business with Drew Bay. Drew Bay stands for world-class service with a hometown feeling. That's Drew Bay Chevrolet in Delta and Drew Bay Used Cars in Nephi. Make it a day to remember. Start your day at drewbaychevrolet.com.
Free throw number 1 bounces away, no good for Dakota Anderson of the North Sanpete Hawks. Checking in Carter Oakey for Juab. 2:06 left in the first. One more free throw coming for Dakota Anderson. It's up. It's no good as it bounces out. Josh Clark of Juab on the rebound.
Just kind of to show us that Anderson's human. He missed a couple of shots there. He hasn't missed anything from the floor.
Carlton left wing, guarded by Sorensen of the Hawks. Juab in the white. Carlton left wing, got the pass from Oakey. Back outside, Dylan Douglas. Douglas, he'll launch a left-handed 3. Got it!
Yeah, good shot there by Dylan Douglas. He used a little drive fake to create some space, didn't have a lot, and then went up and was able to knock down that 3-pointer.
Anderson right wing pass, gives it up to Trey Sorensen of North Sanpete. 11-7. Wasps are on the comeback with 1:30 left in the first. Applegarth will drive in, floats one up, scores.
Nice floater, second floater by Applegarth, I think, or second floater by the North Sanpete Hawks for sure. And he just got into the lane right there and just flipped that up and got it in.
Hawks by 6, 13-7. Juab with the ball. There's a pass tipped by Sorensen, almost stolen away. Chance Carlton does a great job to get it, but Spencer Applegarth steals it and lays it up good for 2.
Yeah, the Hawks right now very aggressive on defense. Created a loose ball and able to continue to get it, and led to a layup for the Hawks.
Angle left Carlton for Juab. 57 seconds left in the first period. 15-7 Hawks lead. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Juab, it looks like. It's going to be on the Hawks, I think.
Yeah, it's going to go against Jay Cadley. I think there's some bumping going on away from the ball that time.
Stalling sheet metal score update, 15-7. North Sanpete leads. Baseline left underneath his own basket is Brandon Morgan to trigger it in. Looking, finds Oakey and a whistle. Is that a 5-second? No, there's a foul. Wow, they're going to call that on Juab's. Who did they call that on?
Chance Carlton. Just must have been a screen as they tried to run that inbounds play. That's a big call, as that's Chance's second personal foul here in the first quarter, and he'll have to exit the ball game and bring Jeff Rowley back in.
We're broadcasting live here in Nephi, Utah at the Pit, Juab High School. Hawks lead 15-7 in the black. 51 seconds remaining in the first. Right wing in the front court. Applegarth into Wheeler. Back out Sorensen. Down low to Dakota Anderson. He drives, gets hammered by Morgan, and Anderson will be at the line for 2. We'll send it back for a 30-second break.
MKJ Construction has been serving Central Utah and the surrounding area for over 30 years. Whether you have a project as large as a new road or water line, or as intricate as a decorative landscape feature, we have the experience and equipment to complete any size project. We also deliver sand, gravel, road base, topsoil, and landscaping boulders. Call MKJ Construction at 427-9299, 427-9299, and see what we can do for you.
Dakota Anderson, first free throw, good. Second one coming. It's up on the way and good again. 2 for 2 at the line. Dakota Anderson with 8 in the first period with 45 seconds left. Hawks up 17-7.
Yeah, the late substitution there, just a late horn right there, as the North Sanpete Hawks will get Serrano back into the ball game right here as he'll come off the bench for the first time today.
So North Sanpete on D. Juab will bring it up with Dylan Douglas with his neon yellow shoes or neon green, whatever color that is. My wife calls me colorblind. Right wing, Rowley gets it down low, and Downey is going to get bumped off by Bob Serrano, and Serrano will pick up his first personal foul. He was in for, what, a few seconds?
Yeah, right there. He's got a tough matchup. He's giving up some size right there to Bryson Downey, and Bryson Downey works the post very well. So it's going to be a tough matchup there for Serrano.
First personal on Serrano, third team foul for the Hawks, 17-7 they lead. Dylan Douglas, baseline right, inbounds to Downey, now to Rowley. He'll drive, lay it in and score.
Hawks took a chance right there as Jeff Rowley steals the inbounds pass, finds Dylan Douglas for the layup, missed layup.
And now Anderson lost it, got fouled as he was going for the ball, and they're going to call that foul on Oki. And that's going to be the fifth Juab team foul. And 17-9 is our score, the first personal on Oki.
Yeah, just a missed opportunity. There's Jeff Rowley, finally got the layup to go down and then stays with it, steals the inbounds pass, finds Dylan Douglas, and he just couldn't get the layup to go down there.
18 seconds left in the first period. 17-9 Hawks. Lewis in the game for North Sanpete. Dribbling, terminates. Gets it back to Applegarth. Bounce pass to Lewis again. Down to 9 seconds. Lewis goes left with the left hand, spins, goes to the high right post, back outside for three. No good. Rims up. 3 seconds left, and that'll do it. There's a nice three-quarter court shot, but it's way too long for the left-handed shot by Dylan Douglas. After 1 quarter of play, the North Sanpete Hawks lead the Juab Wasps 17-9. Will return in 1 minute.
Many people often ask, what does Ecolife actually do? The real question is, what don't they do? Ecolife has a long list of services, including fertilizer, weed control, sprinkler systems, sod, rock walls, Roundup and Sterilant, agriculture weed and pest control, colored and stamped concrete. And don't forget about spider, ant,
Call Ecolife at 283-6002 for your free estimate. That's 283-6002.
Sidewalks, trees, shrubs, and other plants, as well as sprinkler systems.
All Around Dental Care, located next to the Mount Nebo Market in Nephi, can help protect your smile by keeping it healthy. All Around Dental Care offers free initial exams and x-rays, braces as low as $98 a month, free ortho consultations, and convenient appointment times. Doctors Ryan Rush and Justin Hilmo accept all insurances and even offer an in-house insurance plan. And right now they're offering a cleaning for just $45. Just mention the Wasp Sports Special when you stop in. All Around Dental Care, excellent dental care for the entire family. Call 623-0866.
Back once again to the pit in Nephi at Juab High School. The Wasps trailing after 1 quarter, Cam, 17-9.
Yeah, a little bit of a surprise there as the Hawks just came out on fire and very aggressive, like their defense feeding their offense.
There's a 3 left wing and nailed by Lewis of North Sanpete.
Great shot there by Lewis. Had both feet set, pointed at the basket, and was able to get up a nice look.
Oki, jump shot from 15, bounces in, good for Mr. Oki.
Yeah, Kyler Oki just on that drive from the right wing, put it down a couple of times, pulled up, nice touch on the jump shot, and got the shooter's roll.
20-11, North Sanpete with a 9-point lead, 7:30 left in the second period. Score update, a presentation of Painter Motor. Left wing, Hadley for 3, and it rammed out, no good. Rebound, Josh Clark of Juab. He'll bring it up, get it over to Dylan Douglas, who brings it across the center court line. Out top, right wing Morgan. Now pass to a streaking Rowley, gets double teamed, and he may have traveled. No, they're going to call the jump ball instead, and alternating possession in favor of the Wasps.
Yeah, and just same play that Juab ran, very first play of the game. This time the Hawks a little bit more prepared for that curl by Jeff Rowley as they were able to step in and tie that ball up.
Brady Wheeler checks in for Trey Sorensen of North Sanpete. Inbounds play for the Wasps. Baseline right, Rowley will trigger it in. Bounce it in. Now Clark drives, shoots, scores, and he's fouled. A 2-and-1 try.
Very patient on the inbounds passes. The Wasps let that inbounds play develop as they ran a couple of cross screens and had streakers to the corner. And Josh Clark kind of got lost in the middle. A great bounce pass by Jeff Rowley, and Josh able to get it up, and he'll get the chance at the three-point play.
Clark's free throw is good, and the Wasps on the comeback again. 20-14, they trail by 6. Little 1-2-2 half-court trap by Juab, and the Hawks almost threw it away. And they throw it into the backcourt. That's going to be over and back anyway. So turnover. The Wasps do a great job.
A little surprise right there as the Hawks didn't look prepared for that 1-2-2 as the Wasps came out in that three-quarter court trap, and not a lot of pressure right there. Just got a high pass and got everything out of sync.
20-14 our score. Juab with a chance to cut into the lead. Under 7 left to play here in the first half. Oki, left wing, goes to Morgan. Back to Oki. Thought about the 3. Carter now. Back out top. Goes to Clark. Clark dribbling against Serrano, finds a lane, scores. Nice shot.
Yeah, left-handed layup there by Josh Clark as he went strong to the basket.
20-16, Juab within 4 now. Hawks trying to break that press. Serrano gets it down low, off the glass for 2 for Bob Serrano.
A couple of high-risk passes by the Hawks, but it led to a layup as they found a wide-open Serrano under the basket.
North Sanpete 22, Juab 16. Wasps working into Rowley. Rowley in the lane, jump shot on the way, good.
The Wasps a lot more aggressive for sure on the offensive end, and then with this trap on the defensive end.
5 points for Jeff Rowley. Wheeler has it, gets it back to Hadley. Hadley will bring it up and he'll fire it over. Gets it to Lewis, now to Wheeler in the front court as they break the press. Left wing Hadley just on the 3-point line. He'll back it up, give it over to Wheeler for 3. That's going to be short, no good. Rebound taken by Juab's Dylan Douglas.
The Wasp have forced the tempo of this game as it's going a little faster now.
Douglas to Morgan. Just left of the top of the key. Now top goes to Rowley. He'll drive into the left angle. Bounce pass, beautiful bounce pass to Clark. He scores and he's fouled again.
Yeah, just a great, almost a screen and roll right there as Jeff dribbled from the top of the key down to the right side. Picked up a screen from Josh Clark, who then immediately rolled to the basket, and just a great bounce pass by Jeff Rowley. They'll send Clark to try to complete his second traditional 3-point play.
22-20 our score, 5:40 left in the second, a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Cache Valley Bank, with convenient locations throughout central Utah, is pleased to provide community banking the way it should be, with innovative deposit products to help you manage your financial needs. They are large enough to assist you with all of your borrowing needs, yet small enough to provide local decisions and local control. They offer residential construction loans along with several long-term mortgage financing options. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition of helping. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back on Centricom Channel 10 and KLGL 94.5 FM. It's Juab High School hosting North Sanpete in 3A Region 12 high school basketball. Mike Trena, Cam Wright with you. Right now, the Juab Wasps with a free throw from Josh Clark could get within 1 after they were trailing by 10.
Yeah, just had to have come out here in the 2 minutes and 20 seconds of this quarter that we've played, and it's been all Wasp right here. Some of the Hawk shots haven't been able to go down like they were in the first quarter, and then Josh Clark is just 6 straight points for Josh Clark.
So Clark has a total of 8 in the game now. 22-21, there's a 3 by the Hawks, off the rim, no good. So long shot missed and out for North Sanpete's Lewis. Brandon Lewis missed that one. And here come the Juab Wasp to take the lead. Down the lane, Rowley lays it up, missed it. Josh Clark gets the rebound, and he scores in the air and draws the foul. Josh Clark is just smoking.
Boy, I'll tell you, this will be 3 straight 3-point plays by Josh Clark if he can get this to go down. And I think, some of the hot shooting that the Hawks had there in the first quarter may come back to bite them as they're quick to fire right now. They were getting those shots after working their offense, looking for good shots. Now it's 1 pass, 1 shot, and the Wasps have been able to come back on him.
And he completes 3 back-to-back 3-point plays. Josh Clark. And single-handedly almost, he's got the Wasps with the lead, 24-22. There's a 3 right wing, no good. There's the Hawks 1 shot and out again. Again, you pointed it out, they're not working their offense. Now right wing, Oki finds a lane, lays it up, and scores. No one stopped him.
Yeah, this game is not at the tempo that Coach Hoops wanted this to be at. At least judging by what they did in the first quarter, they came out, dictated tempo, slow, worked for good shots, and now they've kind of gone into this up and down type offense. They do draw the foul there.
26-22 our score, and at the free throw line will be Spencer Applegarth. Will return in 30 seconds.
For everyday low prices and friendly service, visit Mount Nebo Market in Nephi. The entire staff prides themselves on outstanding customer service and providing you with savings in every department. You'll enjoy freshly baked items in their bakery, top quality cuts of meat, and an amazing produce department. Check out their in-store flyer for incredible deals each week. And be sure to stop in for your Terrell's Country Bakery frozen scone dough at Mount Nebo Market. If you're looking for good old-fashioned friendly service with everyday savings, shop Mount Nebo Market in Nephi.
Free throw number 1 by Spencer Applegarth of North Sanpete is good. He'll have another, 26-23. Hawks trying to cut it to 2. It's up, it's good. 2-point game after the 2 free throws by Spencer Applegarth, who has 6.
Wasp have really exploded in this quarter, and the Hawks have got to pick up their defensive intensity and get back to the things that gave them success in the first half.
Rowley back outside left wing to Clark. Back to Rowley out top. Jeff left wing. Goes to the Wasps, Kyler Nielsen. There's a jump shot by Rowley, 16-footer, no good. Rebound taken by Trey Sorensen, excuse me. Gets it forecourt. Hadley, right wing, Applegarth. Now to Sorensen, he'll drive into the free throw line. Lost the ball. Good strip by Morgan. He gets the lead pass, trying to lay it in, and he scores, and he's fouled.
Yeah, right there. Brandon Morgan with a great job, got the hand on the ball, and then released. His teammate picked it up, found him down there. The Hawks late getting back. They foul him, and they'll send him to the line. And I don't know that I've ever seen 4 in a row right here. Now, they're not Josh Clark. 3 of them were, but Brandon Morgan, this is 4 in a row. If he makes this free throw, that's 12 points in 4 possessions for the Wasps.
Free throw on the way, and good by Brandon Morgan. And I guess that's one thing for the Hawks they need to work on. If you're going to foul, you got to prevent the layup.
Yeah. We saw that earlier where Brandon Morgan went in. The Hawks had an uncontested layup. Brandon Morgan came across the lane, and not dirty, but it was hard to make sure that the player didn't get the shot up, and they didn't there.
Hawks having problems now with the zone. There's a pass tip stolen away by Juab. Dylan Douglas to Rowley, back and picked off. Hadley comes back on defense and intercepts the pass across the lane.
Yeah, Jeff Rowley got himself in the air right there, nowhere to go.
And a foul on the back. Dylan Douglas on Applegarth, or check that, Hadley's back. Didn't mean to interrupt you, Cam.
No, just fine, yep.
29-24 our score. 5-point lead for Juab. Score update, a presentation of Terry Brotherson Excavating. And at the free throw line for a 1-and-1 is North St. Pete's Jake Hadley. His team trailing by 5 now. 3:46 left in the first half.
Led by as many as 11 in the first quarter.
Free throw good by Hadley. Jake with his 4th point in the game. Checking in is North St. Pete's Trent Seeley for Spencer Applegarth.
Just a tale of 2 quarters. You kind of alluded to it off the air between the quarter breaks that you thought we might see this, and we're seeing it right now.
Second free throw bounces away, no good. Rebound Brandon Morgan of Juab. Outlet pass on the far side goes to Dylan Douglas. 3:40 left in the second, 29-25. Wasps up by 4. Douglas out to Clark. Left wing it goes. Passes it off to Nielsen. Nielsen down the lane. Shot no good. Rebound taken by Sorensen. Stolen away. Morgan, and he lays it in.
Yeah, the Wasps much more aggressive in this half as Brandon Morgan gets the steal and the easy putback.
Hawk Sorensen passes over to Hadley, left side. Hadley, one bounce dribble, back to Sorensen, angle right. Now over to Lane Cook for 3, and that rims out no good. Wheeler had the rebound, lost it. Last touched by Brandon Morgan of Juab as he tried to sell it to the official the other way, but he didn't buy it.
Yeah, and the Hawks getting real content to settle for these 3-point shots right now. They're not falling like they did in the first quarter for them, and they need to do something where they're getting the ball at the rim.
Inbounds to Cook. Lane drives in, dishes over to the right wing. Hadley, jump shot from 17. He got that one to go. Not settling for the 3, dribbling in a few feet and then taking the launching shot. 31-27. Juab with the lead. The Lots of Matza Pizza score check there. Dylan Douglas, right wing whistle. Foul away from the play is going to be called against. They're going to charge this against North St. Pete, it looks like. No, it's going to be Brandon Morgan.
No,
who did they
35.
Call it
35.
They said 35. Lane Cook.
Yep, for the Hawks, and so that'll send Kyler Nielsen to the line.
1-and-1 situation. Well, I saw Brandon Morgan walking back the other way, saw the 3, and I'm like, oh, they must have called it on Brandon, but not so. With 2:50 left in the second period of play, Juab leads 31-27. Free throw up and good, and the Wasps have shot better free throw shooting in this game.
Yeah, the Wasps have been just kind of quietly improving at the line all season long and have been very good at so far in this game. Just missing early, one by Jeff Rowley, and other than that have been very good at the line.
Kyler nails both free throws on the front end of the 1-on-1 and the back end. 2:47 left, 33-27. Juab with the lead. Sorensen for North St. Pete. And the forecourt left wing drive, floats one off the glass, scores it. Nice move.
And the Hawks getting to the rim right there after we've talked about it, have quit settling for the 3s. Last 2 possessions, it was a mid-range jump shot and then a drive to the rim.
33-29, Wasps with the lead. Hawks on D in the black. There's a Rowley jumper from 16. Good for Jeff.
Yeah, tough shot by Jeff Rowley as he had Hawk defender in his face, able to elevate and get up a good-looking shot and went down.
Jeff with 7, 35-29. Wasps by 6. 2:14 left in the first half. Score check courtesy of All Around Dental Care. Out top, Sorensen, left wing Hadley. Gets Wheeler inside. Back out to Hadley for 3. No. Rims off. Brandon Morgan on the rebound.
Yeah, Hadley never got his feet set right there.
Now Dylan Douglas with it. Pass over to Morgan. Lost the ball and a scramble for it. Douglas has it and Hadley have it. And it looks like a jump ball call, alternating possession in favor of the Hawks.
Yeah, just right there, Wasp wanted to go on the drive, just didn't work out for him. Ball comes loose. Dylan Douglas makes a great effort to get down there with it, along with the Hawk player, and that just a quick jump ball call, but I think it was just they were both on the floor. Let's prevent any injuries.
Jake Clayton comes into the basketball game for North Sanpete. Now on the right wing for North Sanpete. Pass tipped, almost taken away, but Clayton gets it. Now left wing goes to Sorensen. He'll drive in, floats one off the glass, scores it. He's got that one down.
Yes, he does. As he gets in there, just floats that. It's so soft. It's a bank shot as he kisses it off the glass, but it is literally a kiss. It's so soft.
Juab 35, North Sanpete 31. Roley right wing forecourt for the Wasps in white to Morgan. Inside to Clark. Clark spins, travel. Yes, travel called on Josh Clark. I think he was waiting for some resistance from the defender, didn't get it, and had to shuffle his feet.
Yeah, kind of what they call pulled the chair on him right there, as he expected there to be something behind him. Wasn't anything there, and he kind of lost his balance, took that step backwards.
Right wing for North Sanpete in the forecourt is Trent Seeley. Out top, Sorensen. Sorensen gives it to the right wing to Hadley. Jake with 1:10 left in the second period. Out top, Wheeler fakes the 3, dribbles in, dishes off to Sorensen. He'll drive again. And bounce pass inside. Oh, nice shot, but no good. Another one by Wheeler. His shot is no good, but he's fouled. He'll be at the line for 2. We'll send it back to the studios for a 30-second break.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house. Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever, so help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, contact Carol Carver Insurance Agency, 489 South Main Street in Ephraim.
Yeah. Is that where and that's where
Welcome back. Free throw up and good by Wheeler. 35-32. A minute left here in the second. Second one by Wheeler is good. His first 2 points of the basketball game, and we've got a 2-point game.
Yeah, this has just kind of been this has been a really exciting second quarter. A lot of points going up on the board.
Dylan Douglas launches a 3 off the rim. Rebound, Sorensen. I'm not sure that's what Coach wanted to see. They're going to have to call a foul on Jeff Roley there as Sorensen was dribbling, stepped on the foot of Roley. Unintentional, but when it causes a turnover like that, you got to blow the whistle.
Well, and I think you put that play in itself isn't that big, but on the last play, Jeff Roley got charged with that foul, and he wasn't near it. I think they got the wrong number on that one. So now that's 2 on Jeff Roley, so that's a pretty big deal.
So at the free throw line is Trey Sorensen, a chance to tie the game with 48 seconds left in the first half. Sanpete Valley Conoco, defensive player of the game. The free throw bounces away, no good. Josh Clark on the rebound for Juab. Nice job there by Josh. Here comes Juab's Dylan Douglas across the center court line with 39 seconds left. Dribbling, trying to play for the last shot and drain that clock, and Hadley's on him. Bounce pass to the left wing to Nielsen. Nielsen into Clark. Clark guarded by Clayton. Nice pass underneath. Oh, stolen away by Trey Sorensen with 24 seconds left. And number 24 of the Hawks has it.
Yeah, they tried to hit Nick Robbins, who had entered the game on that curl that time, and the Hawks were ready for it.
Now with the basketball with 12 seconds left, North Sanpete. Sorensen to Hadley. Back to Sorensen, angle right. Now Sorensen will drive in, and a whistle. It's an offensive foul, I believe. That opened up the lane there, that foul, and that's why they call it. And it's going to be Juab ball with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, just that moving screen right there. The screener was going to be a good screen. He just never got set right there, and that did open up the lane. So it was a good call by the official, and it'll give the Wasp the last chance at the shot here of the half.
35-33, 3 seconds left. Dylan Douglas is going to elevate for 3, fires, and no good. After 1 quarter of play, or actually 1 half of play, it's the Juab Wasp leading the North Sanpete Hawks by a score of 35-33. It's time now for the Southern Utah University halftime show, SUU, where a new freshman to a graduate student at SUU Education is designed to help you experience more education. We'll be back in 2 minutes with our halftime show.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant is always working hard to be your neighborhood grocer. And with items like their famous ugly steaks, I mean, how can something so ugly going on the grill taste so good coming off? And their homemade salsa and cowboy caviar are a hit anywhere they're served. And in the bakery, you'll find Terrell's own roll and scone dough that will brighten up any get-together. Plus, Terrell's prides itself on its produce department, where the finest and fresh produce at great prices can always be found. Drop in today for the best in prices and friendly service. Your neighborhood grocer, Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant.
You want a quality education? How's this? All of SUU's nursing graduates passed their licensing exam on the first try in May of 2010. 100% of our students, not most of them, all of them. Small classes, caring faculty, the best facilities, that equals quality. Again, in May of 2011, 100% of our students passed the test. That's quality. You expect it, SUU delivers it.
You're busy, and we can help. At Skyline Pharmacy, we are pleased to introduce the first and only coordinated, once-a-month refill service in Sanpete County, the Skyline Medication Management Service. It is designed to help you maximize the positive benefits of your medication therapy, as well as save you time and money. Best of all, this service is free. By joining our program, we will automatically refill all of your maintenance medications on the same day, every month. Never worry about making multiple trips to the pharmacy ever again. Stop by today and ask about how we are continuing to help you take care of yourself and your family.
Welcome back to the Southern Utah University Halftime Show. Southern Utah University, where you get involved in your education so you experience more learning. Well, at halftime, the Juab Wasps lead the North Sanpete Hawks 35-33 after a quarter of 17-9 in favor of North Sanpete. Juab outscored the Hawks 26-16 in that second quarter for a 2-point halftime lead.
Yeah, it was a tale of two quarters, and I think Juab came out. They came out in that little bit of a half-court trap that kind of dictated tempo a little bit. North Sanpete got caught up in the tempo Juab wanted to play. They started to play that up-and-down game, which Juab is much more comfortable in than the Hawks. The Hawks played that slow-down type in the first half and were very successful at it. So it's always about tempo and turnovers. Hasn't been a ton of turnovers in this game, but the tempo now is starting. The team that's doing well is the team that's playing in their tempo comfort zone, and in that second quarter, it was definitely the Juab Wasps.
Well, you saw early Dakota Anderson of North Sanpete take off, but we saw very little of him late in the first half. So Juab must have made some adjustments.
Well, and I think that's part of that tempo. You start to settle down and run your offense like the Hawks did in their first half. Players get not only good shots, but they get shots where they're used to getting them from. You start to get up in this up and down game a little bit, which North Sanpete is not very comfortable in, and all of a sudden the shots, hey, I'm open right here. I know this isn't a shot that I normally take, and you don't shoot as well percentage that way. And so I think that was just, as I said, the tale of two quarters is the Hawks won the first quarter as the scoreboard showed, and then the Juab Wasps made that great comeback, got the tempo going at a tempo that they were comfortable with and able to exploit that, and they take the lead here in the second quarter.
Well, it's our Southern Utah University halftime show. We'll have the SUU stats coming up in 2 minutes.
Hey, sports fans, paint the town red with the help of Qual's Quality Paints from Christy Anson Glass and Paint in Mount Pleasant. Thinking about painting your house this fall? You don't want to paint it twice by using cheap paint from box stores. Use the paint specifically selected for the Rocky Mountains. Qual Paint is formulated to withstand the region's harsh, volatile climate and look perfect year after year. And while you're at it, buy it from a dealer you can trust. Christy Anson Glass and Paint, 951 South State, Mount Pleasant.
Are you looking for comfort, quality, and reliability with your furniture, appliances, or electronics? That's exactly what you find at Beck's Home Furnishings in Mount Pleasant. Choose from a variety of Ashley furniture items, do-it-best appliances, and quality electronics. So whether you're looking for a good night's sleep, relaxing in your favorite chair, having a pleasant family dinner, or getting the chores done, Beck's can help. Plus, Beck's has outstanding prices and special sales every week. Visit them today at 14 West Main in Mount Pleasant or online at shopbecks.com.
Lots of Matza Pizza in Nephi is locally owned and a delicious pizza restaurant in Nephi where they do delivery to Nephi, Mona, and Levan. Lots of Matza Pizza has take and bake as well as hot and go pizza. Their food is made fresh daily in-store and they offer pizza, pasta, calzones, sticks, and fresh salads. You can find them online at lotsofmatza.com. Their menu is available there, and you can do online ordering available to the customers. Lots of Matza Pizza, proud sponsor of Juab High School Sports.
Choosing a college is tough, but there's a big difference between 25 and 500 students in a class. SUU has small classes. It's a big difference if your professor is teaching class or doing research. SUU professors are in the classroom teaching and calling on you by name. At SUU, distinguished faculty are in small classes teaching rigorous nationally accredited programs on a safe campus in an unrivaled natural setting. Southern Utah University. There is a difference.
Welcome back to our Southern Utah University halftime show, an education designed to give you a memorable experience. Look into Southern Utah University and experience more. At halftime, the Juab Wasps lead the North Sanpete Hawks by a deuce, 35-33. Let's check out some individual stats from the first half. First, for the North Sanpete Hawks, 8 points for Dakota Anderson, and then Jake Hadley and Spencer Applegarth have 6 apiece. It's 3 for Brandon Lewis, 2 for Brady Wheeler, and 2 for Bob Serrano. Josh Clark has been the man of the night so far. 12 points in that first half. He had back-to-back-to-back 3-point plays, 2 and 1 at the free throw line, and did a great job. 7 points for Jeff Rowley, and then 4 for Carter Oakey, 3 apiece for Dylan Douglas, and also Chance Carlton. 4 points for Brandon Morgan, and 2 for Kyler Nielsen. And we'll send it back to the studios real quick, get some more from Cam on the keys to the second half coming up in 1 minute.
Visit your Sanpete Valley Conoco in Moroni, where you'll find courteous service at the convenience store and the world-famous Sanpete barbecue turkey sandwiches. Sanpete Valley Conoco is the place for refreshing frazzles, irresistible treats, delicious pizza, and the only place to get the new Yo Cream. Yogurt's only creamier with lots of toppings, and the new Boba Bursts, a new experience in eating ice cream. They also serve all of Central Utah with bulk fuel, oil, and lube delivery, whether in the drum or bucket. Visit Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of highways in Moroni.
When I was thinking about going back to school, I got pretty nervous, just knowing I had a young family and money was tight for us. As a mother, online courses were perfect for my busy schedule. One of the things that was huge for me was how affordable this program was. Without the online courses, I know I wouldn't be able to finish school or transfer to a major university. I will always be grateful for Snow College in helping me reach my goals and helping me set the pathway for my future.
Azomite Mineral Products in Nephi is using a unique deposit to create fertilizers and as a feed ingredient for customers all over the world. Their Feed Grit product, used as a feed ingredient for livestock, is gaining popularity because research has indicated its potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite can be found at your IFA Country Store, Steve Regan stores, or on their website at azomite.com. For more information, visit them on Facebook, Twitter, or the web. Azomite is excited to be part of the Nephi community and supports Juab High School athletics.
State Farm Insurance and Financial Services is your best choice for dependable insurance coverage and finance options. Local agent Danny Dykes in Moroni offers all types of insurance, as well as State Farm Financial Services, where you're able to finance your dreams through State Farm Bank. State Farm also offers the Pocket Agent app for smartphones and the new Drive Safe and Save discount. Visit your local State Farm Insurance and Financial Services office in Moroni. Phone 800-347-8601. That's 800-347-8601.
Welcome back once again to the Southern Utah University halftime show, an experience where you'll have a great time at SUU. You experience more learning, growing, maturing, hiking, dancing, and living. You will experience more at Southern Utah University. Here during our halftime show, we had some fireworks here at halftime, Cam, as J.D. Fox was here with the $2,000 shoot here, brought to you by the Eagle, 94.5 FM, and we just had a $2,000 shot from half court that went down, and the winner was?
Caden Kelson.
Caden Kelson wins $2,000 here on the Eagle, 94.5 halftime shoot. So You can win $2,000 too, wherever we are shooting for that too. You just need to sign up at the entry box. You could be drawn at halftime to win, and I bet you Mr. Kelson's pretty happy.
Oh, I'll tell you. And the one thing Caden could always do is shoot. But that's a lot of pressure when you got to go hit that half quarter, and he banked it in. It was online, a little long went in. Yeah, that was pretty exciting. I think of all the times I've seen it done, that's the first time I've been present to see it won. So that was a lot of fun, and congratulations to Caden.
Well, maybe Caden should give you some money for that. You know, he's got $2,000 now.
Well, yeah. Except for then he comes out with, I'm going to spend it on school. Yeah, hard to take it from a starving college student.
That it is. Congratulations to Caden Kelson winning the $2,000 here at the Eagle. But Cam, as you take a look at this second half as we get ready, what do you see as keys for the second half?
Well, I think players on both teams have got to find shots that they're comfortable with and that are their shots. And if this depends on which team finds those shots quicker right now. We're basically starting at zeros with a 2-point lead here for the Wasp. So I would have liked to have been a fly on the wall right there, but I'll guess what that fly would have heard. If he's in the Juab Wasp locker room, he's hearing Coach Jake Downard saying we have got to keep our defensive intensity up, let it lead to these fast break points, and let's get this tempo of this game up. Whereas if I'm in the North Sanpete locker room, I think Coach Hoops is talking about, hey, we have got to come back to what we did in the first quarter, where we worked our offense, we got the right shot at the right time from the right player, and we'll be successful if we do that. So we'll see which one kind of sets with the kids as we get ready to start the second half.
And we'll be back in 1 minute as that wraps up our Southern Utah University halftime show.
Painter Motor in Nephi is home of the best new and used cars in Central Utah, backed by extraordinary service. Test drive the new 2014 Chevy Silverado that's redesigned from the tires up to feature best in horsepower, best in towing, and best in fuel economy, touting a V8 engine that gets V6 gas mileage. Right now, Painter Motor has a rock-bottom pre-owned vehicle special. Get any pre-owned vehicle for just $37 down. Painter Motor, 1100 North Main Street in Nephi. Call 800-662-CARS or online at paintermotor.com.
The mayor, city council, and residents in the cities of Mount Pleasant, Fairview, and Moroni wish the North Sanpete Hawks the best of luck this season. The entire community is proud to support North Sanpete High School in preparing the future leaders of Sanpete County. They're committed to ensuring that area youth are provided the best opportunities to learn the important lessons of life through academics and athletic competition. Good luck to the players, coaches, faculty, staff, and student body from the cities of Fairview, Moroni, and Mount Pleasant.
Welcome back to the Centricom Channel 10 and Eagle 94.5 broadcast of Juab and North Sanpete basketball. Juab starts off in the second half, gets a quick shot, it doesn't go. They're up by 2, 35-33. Hawks with it, wearing the black. Hadley with it, passes underneath the Wheeler, turnaround jumper, and we're tied at 35.
That's the shot you talked about, that he's effective on the post. This time Brandon Morgan locked up on him, and he was able to hit this little fadeaway turnaround right there, and just a great shot.
Roley answers back with a drive down the left side of the lane and scores it off the window. So
just Jeff Roley this quickly right there on that little curl and gets it up off the glass and gets that shot to go.
37-35 Juab, 7-11 left here in the third period of play. That is your Central Valley Medical Center score check. Driving in is Applegarth. Going for the shot. He is fouled. And we'll have free throws. We'll send it back to the studios for a 30-second break.
Nephi Federal Credit Union in Nephi offers convenient service and a variety of financial services. They're your hometown credit union that's been serving local residents for over 63 years, longer than any other financial institution in Nephi. The staff invites you to check out their incredible rates on a variety of loans and savings accounts. Nephi Federal Credit Union, 155 North Main in Nephi. Call 623-1895. That's 623-1895. Nephi Federal Credit Union, proud supporter of the Wasps this season.
Free throw number one, good by Spencer Applegarth. He drains it. He has one more. Hawks up 37-36. Second one is good.
Yeah, critical call right there. That's the third foul on the Wasp, Jeff Roley. And that time as Applegarth went into traffic, it was either going to be a foul on Roley or Morgan that time, and it would have been 3 for either one.
Josh Clark is still on fire. Gets the pass in the lane, goes up and shoots and scores from 6.
Yeah, that's where Josh Clark is most effective, right there at the block. Let him operate within about 10 feet and in, and he's very dangerous.
39-37, Hawks with a 2-point lead, or actually Wasps with a 2-point lead. 6:40 left here, and now a 3-second violation by North Sanpete.
Well, Wheeler just got caught in that lane a little bit and didn't get out in time, and that'll be a turnover.
Juab by 2 on the dribble up. Dylan Douglas. Bounce pass to the left wing, goes to Carlton. Chance. One bounce dribble to Oki top, guarded by Applegarth of North Stampede. Wasps in the white, high right post, goes to Clark. Back outside right wing. Brandon Morgan down at Carlton, drives in, shoots, and scores off the glass.
Yeah, just really strong move there by Chance Carlton as he caught it on the block, got the defender on his back.
Anderson gets the ball stripped as he tries to dribble through by Chance Carlton. Dylan Douglas has the loose ball, streaking down the far side to the right wing, to the free throw line. 14-foot jumper, yes! Dylan Douglas.
Got inside there, Dylan, with that left-handed jump shot, and the Hawks are forced to call a quick timeout.
A 6-point Juab lead, 43-37, with 6:03 left in the third. Will return after this minute timeout.
I hate to use the cold word, but winter's going to be on us faster than a bug on chrome, and cold is just what it's going to be. Stalling Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning to the rescue. They service all makes and models of furnaces and air conditioners. They're authorized dealers for Lennox, Carrier, and Trane furnace systems. Stalling Sheet Metal also has a full line of wood, gas, and pellet burning stoves and fireplaces. It's time to get your heating system serviced for winter. Call today. Stalling Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning in Mount Pleasant.
Dale Whitlock of Security Insurance continues to be the type of insurance agent that makes a difference to your family by offering United Insurance. Because United Insurance is based in Utah, they understand the risks, weather, and conditions that you experience. This is why they can offer superior coverage for your greatest investments. Give Dale a call at 435-623-2590 and ask about United Underwriters Insurance. If you've had a little bit of bad luck with prior insurance, or even if you don't have insurance now, give them a try. 435-623-2590.
Welcome back to the pit in Nephi at Juab High School. 6:03 left in the third. Juab's opened up a 6-point lead, 43-37, Cam.
Yeah, just a couple of turnovers there by the Hawks. Nobody had really missed a shot up until that point. Then you get the turnover, and the Wasp punished the Hawks for another turnover.
Josh Clark picks it off. Clark the other way is going to lay it up and score it.
Yeah, Josh Clark, left-handed layup. Josh showing a lot of good moves with that left hand, as that's the third or fourth time in this game he's gone to the left hand and completed difficult shots.
He's got 16. Now driving in Applegarth off the glass, no good. Rebound Oki. Pass to Dylan Douglas, 45-37. Wasps opening up an 8-point lead with 5:30 left in the third. Score check a courtesy of Centricom Channel 10. Now pass to the high right post. Clark again tries the shot, no good. And taken by Wheeler.
That time a little more contested on that left-handed layup that time.
Hadley passes it over to Applegarth. Applegarth out top, goes to Anderson. Dakota's been held quiet since that first quarter. There's a pass off to Hadley. Hawks will reset. Cavalier Pizza Offensive Player of the Game coming up. Call for takeout, 462-3388. Pass to the high post, down to the low post to Anderson. Shot bounces out, no good. Clark on the rebound. Clark lead pass to Morgan, but the pass was behind him, through his hands, and out of bounds.
Yeah, good look that time by Anderson. Unable to put that down, but Josh Clark a little maybe sixes on size-wise, but Josh has obviously got some pounds on him right there and able to just make the difficulty level on that turnaround shot go up.
4:50 left here in the third period. Wasps up over the Hawks, 45-37. Top Anderson for North Stampede in the black. Entry pass into Wheeler. Wheeler looking to go back out, gets the ball knocked out of his hands, gets it back outside Sorensen for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Josh Clark.
Yeah, Josh Clark, a lot of rebounds right here in the second half for Josh Clark.
Dylan Douglas for Juab. Left wing pass to teammate Oki. Lobs it into the post to Clark. Spins, and he traveled, I believe. He did.
Yeah.
Turnover.
Yeah, and that time I think Josh went to make his move right there, and Chance Carlton had made his cut along the baseline, and Josh was going to run into Chance that time, so he just kind of tried to back it out, and they whistled him for the travel.
Inbound, Sorensen gets it into Hadley. Sorensen gets it back front court left wing. Out top Anderson, right wing Applegarth. 4:17 left in the third. Applegarth will drive to the free throw line, back to Wheeler. Wheeler drives in, jump shot on the way. Good by Brady Wheeler.
As he's making his presence felt, they had only 2 points in the first half and now has 4 in the third quarter.
45-39, Juab leads. Oki, no look pass to Morgan, left corner. Dribbles to the high left post, jump shot on the way. Yo, it bounces out. How did that get out of there? It's rebounded by Juab, though. Dylan Douglas has it.
A good shot there by Brandon Morgan, just would not stay down.
Now with the basketball, it's going to be out of bounds. Oki went down and tried to save it, but he was out of bounds on the sideline, so Hawk basketball.
Little life now by the Hawks after getting jumped on to start the second half. Have got this back down to 6 and the ball.
Checking into the game is Brandon Lewis. for North Sanpete. Now Applegarth, right wing for North Sanpete, drives in, bounce pass to Dakota Anderson off the window, scores it.
Yeah, great pass, great penetration, then the dump off, and then the finish. That was a great execution by the Hawks.
10 for Anderson, 45-41 Juab pass into Clark. Clark goes to work, shoots in, scores.
And Josh Clark will just kill you in there. Brady Wheeler right now letting him get too deep into that post, and you can't guard Josh Clark that deep at that post.
18 points for Clark in the game. Applegarth drives in, layup missed. Morgan on the rebound, 47-41 Juab, 3:12 left in the third. Driving in pass to Clark again, shoots and scores again. He's got 20.
Great pass by Kyler Oakey as he found the streaking Josh Clark, who ran the floor extremely well right there. Oakey rewarded him with it.
Pass in to Dakota Anderson, back out to Applegarth right wing to Dakota. Angle right behind the arc. Passes out to Hadley, 2:50 left in the third, 49-41 Juab. Applegarth to the high post, back out to Anderson, jump shot on the way, no. Rebound, Josh Clark, 2-on-2 break, lead pass for Carleton. He'll drive in, gets hammered, and no good on the shot, but he'll be at the free throw line for two. We'll be right back.
Terry Brotherson Excavating of Mount Pleasant is a proud sponsor of North Sanpete High School sports on the radio and wishes the team the best of luck in this season. The entire staff and management of Terry Brotherson Excavating are committed to supporting various academic and athletic programs to help prepare our youth for life. Providing all types of excavating work throughout the state of Utah, Terry Brotherson Excavating of Mount Pleasant. Happy to support the North Sanpete Hawks this season.
Chance Carleton's free throw bounces away off the iron to the right and goes left. No good. 49-41, Juab by 8. Score check, a presentation of American Family Insurance agent Carol Carver and MKJ Construction. Second one, no good. Rebound is by North Sanpete's Dakota Anderson. Hadley will bring it forecourt for North Sanpete. Entry pass into Anderson, spin, shoots and scores. Nice move.
Yeah, great move there by Anderson on the block, and the same thing for him. The Wasps cannot let Anderson get that deep on the block and get position.
Oh, nice move by Carleton. Drives in. He's fouled again. He'll be back at the free throw line. While they set up, we'll take a break for 30 seconds. Side-by-side multi-use vehicles are some of the most popular ways to combine work and fun. And for whatever challenge your day has in store, Honda has just the side-by-side for you. The new Pioneer 704, and you can see it at Garrett Honda in Nephi. The Pioneer 704 is the only side-by-side that features a pair of independently folding seats in the bed, so it can comfortably carry up to 4 adults. So come on down to Garrett Honda, 563 North Main in Nephi, and check out the new Honda Pioneer 704 today. Garrett Honda, a proud supporter of Juab Sports. Welcome back. Free throw bounces away, no good. The woes of the free throw line for Chance Carleton continue.
Make this. Chance with a very strong drive, right-handed drive from the right wing that time. Got to the rim. It looked like he was going to score. The defender come from behind that time to be able to block that away, but also pick up the foul. So now Chance has got to make sure he gets these points at the line.
And this one bounces around and goes in finally good. Big sigh of relief for Chance right there.
A little half-court trap pressure by the Wasp.
50-43, Juab with the lead. Cache Valley Bank score check. There's a pass. Swing it over to Hadley, forecourt left wing. He fires it away, and it's over and back on the Hawks. So a turnover. Good job by the Juab pressure.
Yeah, both times they've come out and that they've just created this. You sense it almost, a little bit of panic there by the young Hawks, and they create that turnover. They've got the ball in the right spots. They just get that internal panic going and forces a bad pass.
50-43, the Juab Wasps lead by 7 here with 1:56 left in the third. That score update, a presentation of Garrett Honda. Now with it is Dylan Douglas, left wing Carleton. Underneath goes to Clark. Nice spin move, shot no good. He draws the foul. He'll be back at the line for his 21st, 22nd points if he can get them. We'll be back in 30.
Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi is excited to announce the addition of a brand new MRI machine to their campus. The Cygnus 16-channel MRI unit by GE is the next generation in high-definition MRI scanning. The new unit is located permanently at CVMC, and this makes scheduling an MRI more convenient than ever. Now there's no need to travel far to receive an MRI, as appointments are available Monday through Friday. Call 623-3165 to schedule an appointment today. When you choose Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, you choose award-winning care.
Josh Clark at the line for Juab, free throw, no good. He'll have another one. He sets up at the line, he fires, and he scores. Josh Clark with 21 points in this basketball game. 51-43, Juab by 8. Hawks break the pressure. Driving in is Sorensen. Backs it back up, gives it to Hadley. Hadley will drive through. Out to the right wing to Applegarth. He'll drive in. Nice move. Layup is good. That was pretty.
Yeah. Use that European step right there as he stepped through the defenders, went up and laid it in.
51-45, Juab by 6. Nice low post pass, just a bit off from Josh Clark at the high post, looking for Chance Carlton out of bounds.
Yeah, just get the ball to the high post, and Chance Carlton made a great back cut right there. Pass was just a little bit high.
A minute 16 left in the third. 51-45, Juab leading by 6. Hadley with it, passes back to Spencer Applegarth. Applegarth top, dribbles, left wing pass, driving in for the Hawks as Sorensen tries to pump one up, and he is fouled. He'll be at the line for 2 with a minute 4 left in the third. Will return in 30.
New car, used car, Delta, Nephi. There's just one name you need to remember, Drew Bay. That's Drew Bay Chevrolet in Delta and Drew Bay Used Cars in Nephi. You'll feel good at the end of the day when you do business with Drew Bay. Drew Bay stands for world-class service with a hometown feeling. That's Drew Bay Chevrolet in Delta and Drew Bay Used Cars in Nephi. Make it a day to remember. Start your day at drewbaychevrolet.com.
At the free throw line is Sorensen, bounces it away, no good. 51-45, Juab leads. The second one on the way, no good. Shooter gets his own rebound, puts it up, missed it, and now Juab gets it. Clark has it, lost the ball, gets it back. Now a pass to Dylan Douglas. Douglas forecourt for the Wasps, dribbling, guarded by Hadley. Hadley almost got called with a foul there. Left wing to Clark. Clark will try to drive, dishes left corner. Now with it is Nielsen. Nielsen nowhere to go, almost lost his pivot foot, but held it nicely like there was a nail in his shoe. Now into Downey. Downey shot and scores!
Yeah, got the ball to Downey, who's just entered the game right there inside the paint, and he just turned around, jump shot, and he does that very well.
Applegarth bounce pass to Dakota Anderson. He goes up, shoots, and he gets it down on the low block. Boy, two players that are almost perfect when they're within about 5 feet of the rim is Dakota Anderson and Josh Clark.
Yeah, very similar players right now.
53-47, Juab by 6, 10 seconds left in the third period. Wasps playing for the last shot, Okie angle right. Skip pass, tipped by the Hawks, but grabbed by Dylan Douglas, who launches long three. Bullseye! Oh, what a shot by Dylan Douglas! And the Wasps lead 56-47. We'll be back in a minute.
MKJ Construction has been serving Central Utah and the surrounding area for over 30 years. Whether you have a project as large as a new road or water line or as intricate as a decorative landscape feature, we have the experience and equipment to complete any size project. We also deliver sand, gravel, road base, topsoil, and landscaping boulders. Call MKJ Construction at 427-9299, 427-9299, and see what we can do for you.
Many people often ask, what does Ecolife actually do? The real question is, what don't they do? Ecolife has a long list of services, including fertilizer, weed control, sprinkler systems, sod, rock walls, Roundup and Sterilant, agriculture weed and pest control, colored and stamped concrete, and don't forget about spider, ant,
Call Ecolife at 283-6002 for your free estimate. That's 283-6002.
Sidewalks, trees, shrubs, and other plants, as well as sprinkler systems.
Dylan Douglas drains a dagger three as time expires in the third period, and the Wasps lead 56-47 going into the fourth, Cam.
Yeah, 26-footer there by Douglas, and it just takes all the momentum away that North Sanpete had been working that quarter to develop as they started to climb back into it. Had it down to 6 right there. Wasp won possession, and Dylan Douglas just sends it instantly to 9, and then they go to the bench.
Inbounds for North Sanpete, who starts off with the basketball. In this fourth period, Hadley angle right, entry pass into Anderson. Dakota spins, tries to shoot it, gets it blocked by Bryson Downey. Nice job.
Yeah, Bryson Downey very long and jumps very well, and he jumps quick. As he got up right there, looked like Anderson was able to put that one back and able to get up that time and send it into the bleachers.
7:47 left in the fourth. Trey Sorensen to get it in. Fires it over to the corner to Applegarth. He'll drive in. Spencer back to Anderson. Right wing Sorensen dribbles top of the key. Jump shot 17. No. Rebound. Dylan Douglas of Juab. 56-47. Juab with the lead. Your Drew Bay Used Cars score update. Angle right Okie. Or check that. Rowley back in. Rowley back to Carlton. And out top to Clark.
Yeah, just a little more movement by the Wasp.
Clark drives in, shoots, almost got that one to drop, and no good. Rebound, North Sanpete. Here come the Hawks. Left wing, Applegarth takes his time. Spencer, bounce pass to Sorensen. Hawks will slow it down here. I think that's the pace they like a little better. Running gun is more like Juab. There's a pass inside to Anderson, couldn't handle it. Good tip by the Wasps, and it's going to be a Juab basketball. Defense has been tough for Juab.
You know, almost a lost art of post players. You want to get wide down there, and you want to hop a little towards the ball so it doesn't get knocked away from you. That time Anderson unable to do it, and he got a finger on it, but it just went out of bounds.
Rolling angle left on the perimeter. Bounce pass to Clark, left corner. Skip pass right corner to Douglas. He'll launch a three. He rolls it around and out after hitting that 26-footer at the end of the third. Gets the rebound. Driving is the Wasps' Downey, and there's a whistle, and it's on the floor, I think.
Yeah, they're going to call that down as Bryson Downey hustled out there, got the rebound, drove baseline, and came back out. I saw that whistle. I didn't know if he had stepped out of bounds, but they'll call that a foul down.
Third personal foul charged to Dakota Anderson of North Sanpete. Wasps lead by 9. 6:42 left in the fourth. Inbounds, Roley right wing. Now they get it back right corner to Douglas. Dillon fires it over to Roley, angle right. Baseline drive. He bounces it through the legs of Downey all the way back, and it's over and back as Clark tried to get it before he got to the line but could not. That was a freaky pass that went right through the legs of Bryson Downey.
It did, and Josh Clark ran it down, actually got control of the ball before it had crossed, but he got 1 foot right on the line. The official was right on top of it, and it'll be Hawk ball.
Now Hadley will bring it up for North Sanpete. Pass to the high post. Sorensen, jump shot from 14. Yes, Trey Sorensen.
Similar to the shots that he was getting, or that the Hawks were getting in the first quarter.
Now early offense the other way. Juab with a layup, no good. Rebound taken by Downey. Tries to go up, and a whistle and a timeout by head coach Jake Downard. We'll take one as well. 6:12 left in the fourth. It's Juab leading North Sanpete 56-49.
All Around Dental Care, located next to the Mount Nebo Market in Nephi, can help protect your smile by keeping it healthy. All Around Dental Care offers free initial exams and x-rays, braces as low as $98 a month, free ortho consultations, and convenient appointment times. Doctors Ryan Rush and Justin Hilmo accept all insurances and even offer an in-house insurance plan. And right now they're offering a cleaning for just $45. Just mention the Wasp Sports Special when you stop in. All Around Dental Care, excellent dental care for the entire family. Call 623-0866.
Welcome back once again here in Nephi, Utah at the pit. Juab leads North Sanpete 56-49 on our simulcast here on Centricom Channel 10 and the Eagle 94.5 FM. Mike Dranicam right with you, and the Juab Wasp lead by 7 here. It's been a tight game for most of it.
Yeah, just a kind of game of runs. We've talked about it. Probably not as drastic as the Delta Juab game that we did earlier this year, but still a little bit of a game of runs. But right now the Hawks kind of running uphill as they're trying to climb back into this.
Baseline left, Roley gets it into Clark. Clark is going to be fouled, and it's going to be out of bounds for Juab. 15 foul on the Hawks here in this second half. 2 on Juab. That'll be the second personal on Brady Wheeler.
Yeah, interesting inbounds play there. They ran all sorts of motion. Josh Clark didn't move. They just basically handed the ball into Josh Clark underneath the basket.
And to Downey. Downey jump shot on the way, no good. Rebound loose, and on the back of Dakota Anderson is Dylan Douglas, so that'll be a Hawk basketball. Third team foul for Juab. And don't forget, Sanpete Valley Conoco has some connections here to Nephi. Mike and Jan appreciate the staff at Sanpete Valley Conoco, and Mike does his bulk fuel, oils, and lubes. They do delivery. Call 435-262-0416. So they've got ties to Sanpete and Juab County. Now 6:03 left. Juab still with the pressure. There's a pass left wing for the Hawks. Seeley. On top it goes Sorensen. Back over to Seeley. Seeley entry pass. Thrown away, and back comes Juab. Knocked out of Roley's hands, but they're going to say Trey Sorensen came and got a little body when he knocked that ball away, and I think he did.
Yeah, I think so too, right there. Jeff Roley there as the Wasp went on the run, and wasn't a bad pass from Seeley. I think it kind of split 2 defenders, and you couldn't figure out which one it was going to right there, and ended up being a Wasp that picked it up, and the Wasp went off to the races.
Douglas for Juab in the white, dribbling to the left wing. Skip pass right wing to Carlton. Carlton about 10 steps behind the arc, dribbles to midcourt right side. Now top of the key, terminates. Carlton, right wing pass goes to Downey. Entry pass into Clark, tipped away, stolen away by Brady Wheeler of the Hawks.
Hawks can get a basket here and make this game interesting.
There's a three on the way and off the rim, no good by Trent Seeley. He was too wide open. He took the shot and couldn't make it. 5:22 left in the fourth. He wanted that one back too.
Yeah, he did. And Coach Hoop's a little upset that ball just bounced a couple of times before going out of bounds. Wanted to see a little more hustle out of his Hawks.
Inbounds play to Dylan Douglas in the backcourt. Hawks putting together a little half-court trap themselves, but that's broken up. Rowley, bounce pass over to Clark. Clark goes up. He's fouled. He'll be at the line. Fouled by Wheeler. We'll be right back in 30.
Cache Valley Bank, with convenient locations throughout central Utah, is pleased to provide community banking the way it should be, with innovative deposit products to help you manage your financial needs. They are large enough to assist you with all of your borrowing needs, yet small enough to provide local decisions and local control. They offer residential construction loans along with several long-term mortgage financing options. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition of helping. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Josh Clark's free throw bounces on the rim forever, then falls through good. He's got another one at the free throw line. 57-49. Juab has opened up an 8-point lead. Second free throw is no good. Rebound, Bob Serrano checks back in for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, the Hawks will need a Serrano scoring punch if they're to get back in this.
Wheeler right wing for North Sanpete. Passes to Hawk teammate Anderson. Left wing to Sorensen. Now to Hadley. Hadley right wing to Wheeler. Wheeler looking inside for Dakota Anderson. Guarded well, and there's going to be a foul on the back of Dakota Anderson. That's going to be Bryson Downing. A lot of physical play between those two.
Yeah, and that's probably a call that could have gone either way. The official makes a call just to settle them down. It's not one-sided by any means right there. Just a couple of kids fighting for position on the post.
Sorensen, baseline right, gets it into Wheeler. Wheeler spins, lays it in, good.
Very nice inbounds play by the Hawks.
Wheeler with 8, 57-51. Juab 6-point lead, driving and shooting, rimming it off, no good. For Clark, ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be North Sanpete basketball. So a chance to cut into that Wasp lead with 4:44 left, and now the scoreboard at the one end goes out, but it's still on at this end. So, and now it's back on. Wheeler gets the ball inbounds for North Sanpete. 3A high school basketball here in Utah. There's a pass to Wheeler. Wheeler left wing for the Hawks. Out top Anderson. Right wing to Sorensen. Now to Wheeler. 4:25 left in the fourth quarter. Juab with the lead. That score check is a courtesy of Terrell's Market and Skyline Pharmacy. Anderson in the lane, shoots one up. Wanted the foul call, but no call. And then caught by the Juab Wasps.
Yeah, got the Wasp up in the air, tried to go into him. That time the official didn't give him that call.
Now Josh Clark left wing, passes underneath the Rowley. Nice move, lays it in good. Jeff Rowley.
Yeah, Jeff very patient that time. Got a catch, squared up, ball fake, and then made a great move to the rim.
Rowley with 11. Juab leads 59-51. Now Bob Serrano. Ooh, looked like he got nailed in the nose there, but not so. Now there's a Rowley tip and a steal. Jeff Rowley with a steal. He's going to have a lay-in, and he gets fouled. Got his hand on the ball and the arm for Hadley. 2 free throws coming. We'll be right back.
For everyday low prices and friendly service, visit Mount Nebo Market in Nephi. The entire staff prides themselves on outstanding customer service and providing you with savings in every department. You'll enjoy freshly baked items in their bakery, top quality cuts of meat, and an amazing produce department. Check out their in-store flyer for incredible deals each week. And be sure to stop in for your Terrell's Country Bakery frozen scone dough at Mount Nebo Market. If you're looking for good old-fashioned friendly service with everyday savings, shop Mount Nebo Market in Nephi.
Juab's Jeff Rowley free throw bounces away, no good. Wasps, after shooting so well in the first half from the free throw line, are not shooting very well. Second one is good by Rowley. Jeff Rowley with 12 in the game. It's a 9-point Juab lead, 60-51, with 3:38 left in the fourth. The Juab teams, or the JV teams, went to overtime.
Yep.
Juab won 59-51, I think.
Yep.
There's a steal by Juab. Back comes Dylan Douglas for the Wasps. Bounce pass to Rowley, dribbles to the free throw line. Nice bounce pass to Carlton, goes up, shoots and scores.
Yeah, good patience again by Chance Carlton as he needed the ball fake. Or he just kind of waited for the defender to run past him, then put in the easy layup. At this point in the game, the Hawks cannot turn the ball over anymore. They need productive possessions, and just as I say it, they turn the ball over.
Illegal dribble on Jake Hadley. And the Wasps have opened up a double-digit lead over North Sanpete. by 11, 62-51 with 3:03 left in the basketball game. That score check courtesy of Chris Jansen, Glass and Paint, and Beck's Home Furnishings. High left post pass to Clark, tipped away by Hadley, picked up by Rowley, shot and a goal! What a shot!
Yeah, tough shot there by Jeff as he had his own player down at his waist that time.
Driving in left angle, shot up and no good by the Hawks and tipped out of bounds by Bob Serrano. Oh, but they're going to give it to North Stampede. Bad call there, I believe, by the field. Just missed one.
Yeah, it happens. Players miss, officials miss. I think he missed that time.
Don't want to hammer him too hard. It really wasn't it was a bad call, but not a bad call.
right.
2:40 left in the fourth. North Stampede Sorensen for three. Error ball. Caught by Josh Clark. Another, I don't know if you call that a board.
Just received the pass as the Hawk shooting has just gone ice cold here for the most part of the second half.
And there's a reach-in foul on Jake Hadley. That's the 9th team foul on North Stampede. A 1-on-1 situation for Juab, who has a 13-point lead here, 64-51. And truth be told, this is the game that Juab really needed to win. First, you need to protect your home court in league play as you play two away and at home to each team. And they're already down 0-1 in league play. It would have been a tough thing to go down 0-2 in league play.
Right, and especially with a loss on your home court. So this, as it looks right now, unless something miraculous can happen and the Wasps can hang on to this, they'll go to 1-1. Will have protected the home court, and I think that's what you want in league play to start right here. And I think they've seen some good things. They've dictated tempo since the first quarter of this ball game, and I think that's what you want to do is try to impose your will.
Free throw good by Dylan Douglas on the front end, and he makes the second too. And now the Wasps have a 15-point lead, 66-51. A timeout on the court will return in 1 minute.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever, so help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, contact Carol Carver Insurance Agency, 489 South Main Street in Ephraim.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Welcome back once again here to Nephi, Utah. Juab High School is the place. Region 12 3A high school basketball game. Juab leads in the fourth quarter with 2:23 left, 66-51 over North Stampede, Cam.
Yeah, the Hawks with the ball here. They're going to need to score on every possession, and the Wasps are going to want to run clock now on some possessions.
So the Juab Wasps on defense. North Stampede drives in with Applegarth. Jump stop shot no good. Rebound taken by Jeff Rowley.
And now Jeff will just walk that down the floor as the Hawks want to extend full court pressure now.
Now with the basketball, right wing Carlton down low. Pass in the lane to Rowley, and he lays it in. Jeff Rowley.
Yeah, great pass by Brandon Morgan as he saw the Jeff Rowley coming right down the lane. Just draw a pass to him. Jeff picked it up, put it in.
Rowley with 16 in the game. 1:49 left. Wasps 68, Hawks 51. Now with the basketball behind the back dribble is Lewis. Lewis is fouled by Chance Carlton. That's the 5th team foul on Juab. Out of bounds for North Stampede. Coming up, our Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Serving clients in Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, and Arizona for over 30 years. Sunrise Engineering. Inbounds, Brandon Lewis. Gets it into Spencer Applegarth with 1:40 left. Now passes off to Lewis. Out top goes to Wheeler. Wheeler left wing goes to Hadley. Bounce pass out top to Applegarth. Now to Anderson. Richfield leading Carbon. They beat Carbon 57-39 the final. Lewis a long three. Air ball out of bounds. Other scores, Manti leading North Summit 63-58 in the fourth. Enterprise crushing Millard 79-57 in the fourth. Beaver beating Kanab in the fourth quarter 61-49. And here, of course, it's Juab leading 68-51.
Line change there by the Wasp as they'll bring in 5 new players. So
inbounds play knocked out of bounds by North Stampede.
Good hustle there by the Hawks as they continue to fight.
Is that Diedrich Davidson in there?
Yep, Diedrich Davidson, Kyler Nielsen, Oki, and try to get the rest of them.
Nick Wolforth.
Nick Wolforth, the sophomore, also in the ballgame.
Wasps move it up and then knocked out of bounds, so it'll be Hawk basketball. A minute 15 remaining. Wasps will move to 10-4 on the season with a 1-1 region record. The Hawks will drop to 1-1. And now there's a pass for the Hawks in the forecourt, and from the backside, a foul called on the sophomore, Nick Wolforth. So that'll be free throws finally for the Hawks as they get their 7th foul on the Juab Wasps.
Wow,
so 1-1.
Long time to go without getting in the bonus.
Well, and they were settling for the outside shots, so they're not going to get those calls. They did not want to drive, and that's part of the reason why they went cold and did not score.
Yeah, and that's a good example. Usually that's one of the reasons why the aggressive team is usually the team that is shooting foul shots first.
At the free throw line is Dakota Anderson with a minute 12 left in the basketball game. He fires and rims it off no good hard. Rebound taken by Diedrich Davidson. Gets it back to Douglas. A minute 7 left in the game.
Wasp brought Dillon back in the game just to get the ball up the floor for the Wasp.
Now over right side, Davidson. Diedrich drives into the lane, dishes off to Nielsen. Back outside, Douglas. 54 seconds left. And now pass off to Oki. And out of bounds, and a turnover as Oki lost it. 48 seconds left, and Juab may not like the calls, but the game's over.
Yeah, exactly.
You shouldn't have those calls or whatever, but
well, I think it's just those scoreboard calls that you're going to get right there. The Hawks are working hard. They're not intentionally fouling at this point. It's well past that. They're just working very hard on defense, and there was a little contact right there. Official chose not to call it.
Trent brings it up on the dribble. Seeley passes off right wing to Spencer Applegarth. Drives in, shoots, misses. He's fouled. We'll be back in 30.
Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant is always working hard to be your neighborhood grocer. And with items like their famous ugly steaks, I mean, how can something so ugly going on the grill taste so good coming off? And their homemade salsa and cowboy caviar are a hit anywhere they're served. And in the bakery, you'll find Terrell's own roll and scone dough that will brighten up any get-together. Plus, Terrell's prides itself on its produce department, where the finest and fresh produce at great prices can always be found. Drop in today for the best in prices and friendly service. Your neighborhood grocer, Terrell's Thriftway in Mount Pleasant.
First free throw is good for Spencer. He'll have another. 37 seconds left, 68-52. Juab leads. Score updated courtesy of San Pete Valley Conoco and Hazelmite. Second one is good by Spencer.
Another line change here by the Wasps as they brought in 5 more new players. Orm will bring the ball down for the Wasps.
32 seconds left. Orm brings it up. Now being guarded on the play by Seeley. Left wing pass, gives it up to Davidson. Diedrich pass out top and tipped, and there's going to be a foul call. Slap by Seeley, and that's going to be free throws for the Juab Wasps. We'll be back in 30.
You're busy, and we can help. At Skyline Pharmacy, we are pleased to introduce the first and only coordinated, once-a-month refill service in San Pete County, the Skyline Medication Management Service. It is designed to help you maximize the positive benefits of your medication therapy, as well as save you time and money. Best of all, this service is free. By joining our program, we will automatically refill all of your maintenance medications on the same day, every month. Never worry about making multiple trips to the pharmacy ever again. Stop by today and ask about how we are continuing to help you take care of yourself and your family.
Welcome back. Free throw bounces away, no good. Second one up and good by the Juab Wasps. And driving in, Applegarth shot, no good. He's fouled. He'll be at the line for 2. And again, name for number 50 again, Cam.
That's Orm. And I'm going to have to look it up because I want to say every Orm and that I know. I want to say Curtis, I want to say Brock, and it's Stephen actually. So
underclassmen in, so Stephen Orm gets the free throw. Applegarth will shoot another one, and that bounces in good.
So yeah, I've got a lot of the comes from a long tradition of basketball players and football players here to Stephen. So and played a lot on special teams in the football season.
Both free throws made by Applegarth at 69-55. Inbounds play, Orem has it. 12 seconds left in the basketball game, and another foul. And they want to get every moment milked out of this basketball game after it's already decided. Free throws coming, and we'll be right back.
Legendary NBA coach Phil Jackson once said, "Yes, victory is sweet, but it doesn't necessarily make life any easier the next season or even the next day." We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Make your kids' education a priority. Find out what you can do. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and promoting excellence in education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Free throw made on the first one by Orm, second one missed. Rebound Hawks, they bring it down. 2 seconds left. Shot on the way, no good by Applegarth. Your final score, the Juab Wasps defeat the North Sanpete Hawks 70-55 here in Nephi. And we're going to send it back to the studios. It's time now for our Sunrise Engineering post-game show. Sunrise Engineering, promoting athletic and academic excellence. Visit them at sunrise-eng.com. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Hey, sports fans, paint the town red with the help of Qual's quality paints from Christy Anson Glass and Paint in Mount Pleasant. Thinking about painting your house this fall? You don't want to paint it twice by using cheap paint from box stores. Use the paint specifically selected for the Rocky Mountains. Qual paint is formulated to withstand the region's harsh, volatile climate and look perfect year after year. And while you're at it, buy it from a dealer you can trust. Christy Anson Glass and Paint, 951 South State, Mount Pleasant.
Are you looking for comfort, quality, and reliability with your furniture, appliances, or electronics? That's exactly what you find at Beck's Home Furnishings in Mount Pleasant. Choose from a variety of Ashley furniture items, do-it-best appliances, and quality electronics. So whether you're looking for a good night's sleep, relaxing in your favorite chair, having a pleasant family dinner, or getting the chores done, Beck's can help. Plus, Beck's has outstanding prices and special sales every week. Visit them today at 14 West Main in Mount Pleasant or online at shopbecks.com.
Lots of Matza Pizza in Nephi is locally owned and a delicious pizza restaurant in Nephi where they do delivery to Nephi, Mona, and Levan. Lots of Matza Pizza has take and bake as well as hot and go pizza. Their food is made fresh daily in-store and they offer pizza, pasta, calzones, sticks, and fresh salads. You can find them online at lotsamatza.com. Their menu is available there, and you can do online ordering available to the customers. Lots of Matza Pizza, a proud sponsor of Juab High School Sports.
Does your kid know it all? Legendary basketball coach John Wooden once said, "It's what you learn after you know it all that counts." We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Help your kids see their potential. Partner up with their coaches and teachers. Find out what you can do. Just something to think about. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Welcome back to the Sunrise Engineering postgame show. Sunrise Engineering, we live and work close to you. See their office locations at sunrise-eng.com. The Juab Wasps only lost that first quarter 17-9 to the North Sanpete Hawks. Then going into the second quarter, they outscored the Hawks 26-16 for a 35-33 halftime lead. Then they continue that onslaught in the third quarter, Cam, 21-14. They outscored the Hawks for a 56-47 lead going into the fourth, and then outscored North Sanpete 14-8 in the final frame for a final score of 70-55.
Yeah, and I think this was a game that I don't think the Wasp ever really felt threatened once they got out of the first quarter. I think they dictated tempo for the second, third, and fourth quarter, while the Hawks were very, very good at dictating tempo in the first quarter, getting the shots they wanted. And you can just see how much better shooters people are when they get shots that they've taken before from spots on the floor they're comfortable with. And I think the Wasp kind of took that away from the Hawks. Hawks stayed right with them, and it really didn't get away from the Hawks until about the start of the fourth quarter. Juab went on that little run right there and buried the Hawks. But you know, just I think the big players for the Wasps stepped up. You got a lot of points out of Josh Clark. You got a lot of points out of Jeff Rowley, and then the role players did a great job once they came in.
Well, Dakota Anderson played well for the Hawks early on, and then late for the Hawks. You need him more consistently, kind of like what Josh Clark did for the Juab Wasps. He went on a tear and continued to score. He finished with 22 tonight. Dakota Anderson finished with 14. Not bad for a sophomore, though.
No, I think there are a ton of bright spots for the Hawks, as this is a very, very young team. the North Sanpete Hawks. They've got decent size. They show that they can shoot knockdown shots once they get the right looks. They've just got to make sure they're getting the right looks. But a lot to look forward to for this Hawk team, and they just need to continue to grow and try to get better every game this year.
Well, let's check out that individual scoring. First for the North Sanpete Hawks, leading the way with 15 points was Spencer Applegarth. He had 9 points from the charity stripe. 14 points for Dakota Anderson, 8 for Brady Wheeler, 6 for Jake Hadley, 8 for Trey Sorensen in the game, then 2 for Bob Serrano and 3 for Brandon Lewis. For the Juab Wasps, a game-high 22 from Josh Clark with 3 three-point plays the old-fashioned way. That was beautiful. 16 points for Jeff Rowley. Tonight he scored his quietly, though. 8 points for Chance Carlton, 7 for Dylan Douglas, and then it drops down to 4 for Brandon Morgan, 2 for Stephen Orm off the bench, 2 apiece for Kyler Nielsen and Bryson Downey, and then 4 for Carter Oakey as well. And that's the Juab scoring for you. As we take a look at the players of the game, we'll do that when we come back here on the Sunrise Engineering postgame show.
Visit your Sanpete Valley Conoco in Moroni, where you'll find courteous service at the convenience store and the world-famous Sanpete barbecue turkey sandwiches. Sanpete Valley Conoco is the place for refreshing frazzles, irresistible treats, delicious pizza, and the only place to get the new Yo Cream. Yogurt's only creamier with lots of toppings, and the new Boba Bursts, a new experience in eating ice cream. They also serve all of Central Utah with bulk fuel, oil, and lube delivery, whether in the drum or bucket. Visit Sanpete Valley Conoco at the junction of highways in Moroni.
When I was thinking about going back to school, I got pretty nervous, just knowing I had a young family and money was tight for us. As a mother, online courses were perfect for my busy schedule. One of the things that was huge for me was how affordable this program was. Without the online courses, I know I wouldn't be able to finish school or transfer to a major university. I will always be grateful for Snow College in helping me reach my goals and helping me set the pathway for my future.
Back once again on the Sunrise Engineering post-game show. Sunrise Engineering, working to improve your community. See how at sunrise-eng.com. Well, it's time for our Player of the Game honors. First, our Cavalier Pizza Offensive Player of the Game. The place for freshly made pasta pizza and a salad bar, an 8-inch personal pan pizza and a drink goes to the Offensive Player of the Game for the Hawks, which is Dakota Anderson.
Yeah, and Dakota had a great game, as you mentioned. Came out gangbusters to start this game, kind of hit a little lull, but then late in the game, the third quarter, start of the fourth, did everything he could to keep the Hawks in this ball game as he settled at that post, and him and Josh Clark from Juab kind of got in a dueling match there. But Anderson proved how tough he was down on that block and did a great job.
He is our Offensive Player of the Game. Let's take a look at our Sanpete Valley Conoco Defensive Player of the Game. Sanpete Valley Conoco, delicious barbecue turkey sandwiches give a daily special to the Player of the Game, and Spencer Applegarth scoring a team-high 15. You can't pass him up. It's the third time in a row he's gotten an award, but no one else stepping up. You got to give it to the guy who's playing hard.
Yeah, and he's playing hard on both sides of the floor, knocking down critical jump shots throughout that game and some very difficult shots, and then worked out very hard on the defensive end. So also another solid pick, and he should be congratulated for his performance here today.
Well, the Juab Wasps win this basketball game over the North Sanpete Hawks in convincing fashion. They move to 1-1 in region play. And, of course, North Sanpete will drop to 1-1. Let's take a look at some other scores from around the state. We'll do that in just a bit. But we do want to mention we're very thankful for our sponsors of tonight's broadcast, Mount Nebo Market, Cache Valley Bank, Drew Bay Used Cars, Garrett Honda, Centricom Channel 10, Central Valley Medical Center, All Around Dental Care, Lots of Matza Pizza, Painter Motor, Nephi Federal Credit Union, Security Insurance, Azomite, as well as Sanpete Valley Conoco, State Farm Insurance Agent Danny Dykes, the cities of Fairview, Mount Pleasant, and Moroni, Stalling Sheet Metal, Terry Brotherson Excavating, American Family Insurance Agent Carol Carver, MKJ Construction, Ecolife, as well as Terrell's Market, Skyline Pharmacy, Christiansen Glass and Paint, Beck's Home Furnishing, Snow College, SUU, and Sunrise Engineering. Scores from around the state: Beaver beat Kanab 61-49. Enterprise clocked Millard 79-57. Richfield beat Carbon 57-39, and the Templars of Manti still lead North Summit in the fourth quarter 63-58. Well, the next Hawk broadcast will be on the radio for you at Payson on January 24th, Friday, on KMTI at 6:40 for the pregame. The next Juab broadcast will be Wednesday, January 22nd On Classy FM, KMGR 102.7 and 95.9 FM. Carbon at Juab, 7 o'clock tip-off, 6:40 pregame for that one. Any final words, Cam?
I think it was I don't think there was a surprise here tonight. I think that's kind of what we expected coming into this. But I think there were so many bright spots for the Hawks. They played very well in the first half, and they do have a lot of young players that should get nothing but better as we go on. And I think for the Juab Wasps, you got what you expected as good players or the players you expected to step up. Josh Clark stepped up with a lot of points to go along with Jeff Rowley. Senior leaders are all over the floor for the Wasp, and I think that's what you get when you get a senior team versus a very young Hawk team. But I think both teams look good tonight, and they can take good things out of it.
All right, well, for Cam Wright and also for Barrett Hilton running things here, I'm Mike Trina. Again, your final score here on our Centricom Channel 10 and Eagle 94.5 broadcast. The Juab Wasps defeat the North Sanpete Hawks in Region 12 3A high school action in the state of Utah, 70-55, your final. Have a great night, everyone.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.